Good times, everybody. Good times. All right, let's get back to it. Let's start with a battle. Then we're going to come back and do some Satisfactory here in a moment. To battle! All right, time to go to battle here. Probably not, I don't need a fast run. We're going to probably need range damage. There we go. This is going to be a fun battle right here. Now, we're going to get into some Satisfactory. Welcome back. Thank you, Aggie. I appreciate that. We're going to get into it here. Hopefully, you guys can run up there. Look at you guys, so smart with them rogues. Look at that. So smart. Who was that? Dax and Dangerous going in there with those rogues. Very, very smart. Allowed you to run in there and grab a few of those chests before your rogues get wiped out. Oh, another thing over there. Get ready to jump when it comes back your way. Wiping this stuff out. How we doing on those retweets, by the way, everybody? Could help you guys out on the giveaway. Let's take a look. We're at 3 retweets right now. If you guys go ahead and crush those retweets, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. Click that second link. Go over there, hit that like button, hit that retweet button. We're 2 away from 5. If you hit 5 retweets, I'm going to give you 1,000 Kiz Caps toward those giveaways and other fun things we do here on stream. All right, grab some rewards. Babow, 200 gold going to Rotisserie G. Congrats. Keygen and When Pain Comes, getting some epic loot. And let's see, Dangerous Brain again coming in with 14 kills. He's our MVP of that round and 6 assists there as well. All right, now make sure to check that chest, by the way, because you might have got a free skin. If you did get a free skin, let me know in the chat. You can also win one. I'm giving one away as well. Let's see, kind of feel like high side on this one, right? We could go ahead 1, 2, 3 and then boss, or 1, 2, 3, 4 and then boss. So let's go 1, 2, 3 and then boss. We'll just take a shot at that mystery one. Let's see how we do. Now, let's see. What do we want to do here? I'm feeling Bomber again. I'm trying to get my Bomber maxed out here. He's very close. He's getting there. I think I'm going to get the most of them right there. We'll just guess right there. If he would just run straight up, then bam, I think I'll get a good amount of those. Wipe them out in one shot. All right, back to some Satisfactory, everybody. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a raw containment storage area. That's going to hold all of our raw storage. Now, we have been building just a little bit of something here to get it going. And what we're going to do is we'll run on in here. I feel like I'm crouching. And hit this and then hit this. Now, what are we waiting for? We need to do some steel pipes. We need some wire and some rotors to get this advanced steel manufacturing going. Now, I really want to get this one right here, which is the industrial storage container, so we can properly get our stuff going. That's really what I've been waiting for. Now, while we were taking time on other games, what it's been doing over here is just running nonstop. And you can see that stuff has come to a halt. And that's telling me if stuff has come to a halt and it's not feeding any more in there, that means that these boxes are most likely full of a crazy ton of loot. Now, let's see what we got coming out of here. We got reinforced iron plates coming right out of there. What do we got? Boom. And boom. There we go. 2 boxes full of that. Now, over here, we got modular frames coming out. Ah, ha, ha. Look at that, because we're using the factor of time because our server runs 24/7, is always up. We also got some coal last time, and we diverted it into here, along with up here we've got some other materials coming in, iron, raw iron, and it's going into steel ingots. So steel ingots are then going into these, which is producing steel beams right here, and then also steel pipes. So then in theory, steel pipes all filled up, and then on this side, same thing, steel pipes filled all the way up. Oh, man. Now, the second we go ahead and take this going, you're going to see that it starts to run, and then we'll actually start that whole part of the factory up again. So let's go ahead and grab a few of those out of that first box there. Let that start to run. Now we've got our steel stuff, and we're going to run way over there and look for some of this wire as well. Oh, we can stop by and get some rotors while we're at it as well. I believe one of these is rotors. Yeah, let's get a couple of those. So that's what I love about this game. Is the fact that you get to a certain point where you're just making a ton of stuff, and you can just grab the stuff, make the stuff, convert the stuff, keep the stuff going. It's very, very fun. For sure. I'm running that into there. And this is wire here. And this is wire. That's cable. I always get them both mixed up. Let's see. Let's get a whole bunch of that. How much do we need? 1,500. So that's 1,000. That's 1,500. Let's grab a couple extra because we're just going to put those in there. And then we'll have those extra. We need 200 rotors, which we have, but that means we're going to need more because we're going to need more rotors here in a moment. So let's get those on the way back. Now, I have a little vehicle I could be driving. Now, by the way, I'm way up here. Look at that. I'm way up here on the top because this is eventually going to be my train level. I'm going to have the trains come through and run through all of this. I say, oh, we can't, we don't have enough for anything else. Let's drop this. And we'll get one more. There we go. And now we have enough to unlock this next part of our hub. Right over here. Let's go ahead and unlock that. Control click so it puts all that stuff in there. And there we go. Ready for launch. Ready for lunch.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Okay, I don't remember what it was. I think it was some of this stuff over here. Or it was this one right here. I thought it was this one because it said storage and power, but that would be this one. Yeah, we can't do it till it comes back in about 10 minutes. But we did this one here, which is the Mark II, I believe. I can't remember which one we did. I should have paid more attention. So that allowed, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we did that one. So now we got Mark II, so we can up the speed of our stuff here. Now, again, the one I really want, before we really get heavy into it, is this one right here, so I can get these industrial storages. So while that is going, let's go ahead and kind of think out what we want to do over here. Now, we've already kind of got it going here, but I definitely needed a lot more concrete than I had when I was originally building it. So we definitely want to fill this stuff in and start to say, okay, we're going to replace all of this stuff with the larger containers. We're going to leave room on each side so we can run by as well. But we've got lots of room now and lots of concrete to zoop all this in. Oh, I'm not in zoop mode. Let's go to zoop. I love the zooping, everybody. The zooping is awesome. That's where you can just fill in large areas like this in an easy peasy fashion. Now, of course, the more like complex stuff you add, the more it's got to do on your video card. And then you can also cause lots of lag, especially on the server. We built a lot of stuff last time that was lagging out the server. Even though we have a mega server, you go too crazy, believe me, it's going to lag it out. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to build some factories, but not all out of glass. Because that's not a good idea, because it basically burns up our GPU allocation, aka our ability to turn the zooping off. There we go. Our ability to build big stuff. So what I want to do is I want to create like a little mini version of it where I have everything like kind of segmented off where you can't really see what it's doing. But if you go into that factory, then you can see it. But from the outside, you're not watching every single bit of stuff come down the line. So what we have over here is we have the copper way over here. We have the, this is iron coming in here. And then on the far side is our limestone. Now, those are the first three that we've got started so far. What we want to do is we want to basically build an enclosed building to hold all of those. And as we bring more nodes in and we upgrade these nodes and make these nodes faster, because now we can unlock our tier 3 belt. And when we unlock that tier 3 belt, it's really easy because I can use all of those iron beams and stuff. These right here, the beams, to run now tier 3 lines. And they're going to go way faster than the ones before, which means we can now scale up the base, which means we can also scale up our power and all of that stuff as well. Now, if we hit R, by the way, it remembers the last thing I did was zooping, and we'll now do the rest of the zooping. So let's fill in the rest of this, just because we got this going on. I love just taking my time, everybody. You know, sometimes people get in, they get in a hurry, and they're like, oh, God, we got to get to the maximum thing as fast as possible. And sometimes I play that way, but most of the time I just take my time, and I do like one little section at a time. It's like really anything in life. You do a little bit at a time, right? Little baby steps in everything that you do. It actually adds up to huge momentum. It's kind of like a little tiny snowball that you start rolling down the side of a hill, right? It'll start building up and building up and building up. Before you know it, you got a gigantic boulder of snow coming your way. Absolutely. We also need to unlock some of our cool power stuff here. Get that going on. Now, one of the things they added was what's known as soft clearance, where you can actually run right through the middle of stuff if you want to. All right, now I don't know how big, because I really never normally store raw resources, so I don't really know how big to make it. So I'm gonna see. In my brain, because I can also store vertically too. So I could attach it at the top and then have it work its way down, or I could attach it to the bottom and have it work its way up. Whatever I feel like doing. In this case, it would definitely be attached at the top, and then come down, and then also eventually it's going to go underneath. Right, it's going to go underneath this in a run level, and then that run level is going to run over to like the machinery area as well. Let's just set a precedent of 5 of these. How about that? We're going to start with that. We know we need to revamp it later, then that's what we'll do. But I think 5 of these across ought to hold us over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be 5 right there. Okay, and then again, we'll leave a row, and we'll take this out. In fact, we'll just take all of this out, and we'll take this, and we'll turn it this way, and we're going to zoop it across. All right, there we go. So 5 there. Now, how many forward? Let's say 3 forward. 1, 2, 3. And again, we can always stack them vertically if we need more storage. So 3 forward right here. And again, we'll leave room, so we'll have a cross run. Right over here. And again, I can add doors and all of that, and opening doors and all of that. But really, you're just trying to figure out your space, right? You're trying to figure out your distances and stuff like that. I always do all that stuff first, because you have a tendency to revamp all of that later. And I like to have entrances and exits and make sure you got lots of room for you to get around. You get around behind it like this, and so on. Oh, I feel like this one actually should be here. Yeah, see, like I said, see, you're always revamping it and suddenly going, wait a minute. I don't want that there. I want that right there. Ah, there we go. This is right here, and you can just get in between there and get in back here, and then you get in on this side. So again, I'm trying to leave in lots of room to get that going. 2 more minutes until we can unlock that. And then what we're going to need to do is take all of this, because all of these now could be doubled up into one. So you can double them up, and they also have 2 outputs. So I can have one going straight, one going down, and then route those 2 outputs in 2 separate directions, and all sorts of really killer stuff. You can also use smart splitters and all sorts of neat stuff like that, which we will unlock eventually. So there we go. So we got our raw storage doing its thing. And I wonder if I should do what I do normally and run this down all 5 of them at the same time. You know what I mean? Kind of like you do with splitters, but in this case, you run it down all 5. I would probably do that later, because, you know, you don't have enough to split it along all of that, I feel like right now. And then also you would know what the inputs and outputs of it is, especially when you get signs. You go figure out what your line run is and what its speed and what its capacity is, and then you actually label it, because you got signs now, so you could actually label what your throughput is of your stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think 5 is going to be enough. So instead of them going forward like this, they're going to go sideways, and then we'll have them come out and run into the ground. Now let's take a look at our ground here. Oh yeah, I got to take out all of these too and replace them with our smaller ones. These ones. Let's just go to here. And then we'll run that down into a run level. Now we have to, I think we want to run it up from the bottom, or do we want to run it down from the top? That's a good question. Probably run it up from the bottom so that it lines up. And again, we're working on our raw storage, and we're going to try to figure out what we're doing with that today. I kind of feel like we could go down to this one, since this is already running from down below. Yeah, just use this one to run it up to where that is there. Okay, so let's go out this way. Oh, no. Try to replace all these big ones with short ones. Now, normally I use the other ones because I feel like they're more industrial strength. But in this particular one, I'm just going to use the small ones. And see how I like that. And if, if it still bugs me, I'll have to deal with it. So again, what I need to do is I need to line this up to where it goes up there. And then about, a certain distance down from there, I need to, let's say right here. I need to create another level so we can do those run levels that are going to run under here and run that way and then run the other way. And the same thing with our hypertubes. We have our hypertubes underneath and not be on the top level. So the top level will be like our transport level. We'll bring our trains in. We can drive our cars. But all of the line runs will be in the way. So they'll be underneath, which is great. Or you can do them up above, too, and run them down from up above. I don't think I've ever done that. I feel like it would be tougher to run them from up above because then all your machinery is down below, and you want your machinery to be where you are. And your run lines, those are just, you're running it from place to place. Very rarely are you going to really need to do those. But really your machines, you might be checking and make sure it's going at the right rates. You're going to be checking if it's coming out, going in, where it's going to, all of that kind of stuff. Now, I found out in this game as well, it's actually better to run your walls from down below than up above. Because they get messed up from up above, and they don't line up well to your lower levels. Now we need to decide how many down we want to go. You know what? I'm gonna make this level pretty big. I'm gonna do 4. Let's do 4 down, right there, and then we'll get our smaller ones here, and then we'll just run that. Say that way. Now, isn't that cool how you can do it from down below? You can line all that stuff up, everybody. I think it's just super cool. It did an incredibly great job on this game. I feel like everything they've done is an incredible addition to the game. And I got more coming. More coming down the road. This is update 5 right here. We did play a bit of the Christmas event, too. That was a lot of fun. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get this. Yeah, nice big run level. See, normally I do what's known as a sandwich level or a run level. You get it real small, just as small as you can be. But we got lots of room. It's not like we're going to run out of room. Let's make a real big one, and then we'll just have crazy tons of lines running under here. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that'll get filled up and then run down and then run over to the next part of the factory and so on and so forth. We'll get into all of that later on. But we need to get our logistics going. And we'll get all of our cool stuff that we need. Let's get over here to our hub. Get it unlocked. All right. Just so happens I have all the goodies on me. There we go. Ready for launch.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Yeah, see, I think I clicked on that and then thought that was what we were doing. Because normally I should have done advanced steel production voiceover, but it didn't. It did the logistics voiceover. All right, so now, again, we got our industrial storage and we got our conveyor belt level 3. We've got our now Mark II miner, which means it's going to double up all of our current miners just by going over there and clicking on it. And now what we want to do is we want to update all of our stuff down there in our hotkeys as well to the faster stuff. Now, the difference between this and this is huge, and even this and this, right? This is 270. Now, you might notice that this goes 60, and then it doubles to 120, but it doesn't double again. It doesn't double to 240. It actually goes to 270. And the reason why it goes to 270 is because of your concrete. Your concrete actually works in 45s instead of 30s. So if you go 45 and 45, and then 45 again, and so on and so forth, it actually works out perfectly. Or if you just take 270, I'll have Suri do it. Hey, Suri, what's 270 divided by 45?
270 divided by 45 is 6.
See, there you go. Now you know a little secret of the numbers. Knowing a secret of the numbers and how the numbers work, or what I call the Kismet rule of 8, is the most important thing. It's the absolute most important thing for you to master everything that you're working on. So there we go. So I got our new one here. So I'm going to assign that to number 3. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and reassign number 2 to this. And then we'll do our splitters, actually down here. Oh, we got a new stackable pole too. Splitter is going to be number 4. This will be number 5. Our foundation here, which we're using the smaller ones this time, is going to be number 6. And what else do we need? I think, and then the lifter, which we should probably put that as number 7. Let's put that as number 7. There we go. Okay, now what I'm doing, by the way, if I get it untangled, is I'm pressing the buttons on the side of my mouse. So I got 12 buttons on the side. This is a Razer Naga. And I got 12 buttons on the side there that I'm using to put those hotkeys down there that allow me to do a lot of cool stuff. Now, that's going to be back in a couple minutes. What else do we want to do? Hypertubes. Oh, yeah, but we don't have any of this stuff here in case industrial beams. And we need a bit more of our copper sheets. Now, another thing we need to do is we need to run the finished materials over here by our hub, so we don't have to keep running over there to do it, or put it in its various different factory or storage area. So like, oh, I need this, I need that, right? Now, when it does its like finished goods, the finished goods should also go into a storage area. And so what I feel like I'm going to do is go ahead and clear this stuff out over here. And if I can get it, there we go. And start a bit of a storage area nearby where I'm upgrading all of my stuff. And I like to have a nice wide road by it as well, but at least I won't have to run clear to the other side of the thing. And eventually our trains are going to come through here too. But let's say right here will be a bit of our storage area for our finished boxes. And let's say something like that. All right, and now we can use our new boxes now that we also have a bunch of steel items. And we're going to go ahead and store these boxes right there. And then we're going to do this. Now, why am I doing this? Well, what you want to do, and really anything you do, both in game and in real life, you want to have an end goal. You want to start with the end goal. My end goal right now, at least in this particular playthrough, is to take these, and actually I'm going to back these up just a little bit, is to take these and to run them right over here. I kind of feel like I should go from the left side over, because that's going to make it a little easier for me to line all these up across in this little area I'm trying to do. So there's 2, there's 3, 4. Boy, here coming back. There's 5. And let's take this wall out over here. And there. Take that out. What about one more? So I think we get away with even more. Hold on, let's just keep going. You know what? That last one we'll go ahead and we'll just keep it like that. Okay. That's not centered, so that's going to drive me crazy. But it also will allow me to run around the side here and get around to the back. Okay, now I've also kind of set it so I can bring it up from down below as well, up into here, which is great as well. And we're going to go ahead and now we'll put a little bit of this out here. And this is so I can see what's in these boxes. And later on we'll add, like, you know, signs and all that kind of fun stuff to it. Bring this one out. There we go. All right, so those will be our kind of main element storages. This we can take out now. This was running into the awesome sink. Still going in there, by the way. I bet you got a bunch of tickets in there, too. 7 tickets. All right. Man, we got lots of tickets. What do I do with those other tickets? Must have put them somewhere. In here? Or did I use them up? I don't know. I hope I didn't throw them away because that was a lot of tickets. That was a lot of tickets. In a box somewhere. We'll hunt it down later on. Oh, maybe I put it in this little tent box over here. Nope. Let's take that out. That's that. Maybe I used them up. Can't remember. All right. Well, one of the things we want to work on is attachments. One of my favorite attachments, everybody, is the wall power attachment here. Only takes 3 tickets. Let's get those. Also love the, they have a floor and a wall attachment. Very, very cool. We want to definitely use that. We want to get the conveyor wall thing. Hypertube wall attachments and floor attachments. Yes, yes. Let's get all of that. That's at 6 now. Aha, man, we need one more ticket. We could have got that other stuff. We could have got the conveyor wall hang. But we're going to do these. These actually come through the floor. So you don't have to do the whole go around the floor and all of that stuff. You just bring it directly through the floor, which is cool because now you don't have to actually open it up like I did. You saw I opened it up so we could run it down in there. And then it suddenly dawned on me while I was doing that, wait a minute, we got floor holes now. So you don't even need to do that anymore. You just put a floor hole through the foundation and then it runs it up or down depending on what you need. So there we go. All right, let's, I think that's good enough. How about customizer? What do we got here? Concrete material, patterns. Oh, yeah, we got all these arrow patterns and fun stuff we can do. Yeah, we'll get into all of that. For sure, for sure, for sure. All right, let's check out. Buy all. Not enough coupons. It says I need 10. It says I need 6. Oh, I have 6 items in there, but I need 10. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's get rid of the wall attachment for the pipes. Hypertube wall attachment. I do use that a lot, but you know what? What do we need more? Yeah, we can get that later. Let's just get this one for the floor attachments because we're going to probably use those the most. All right. I had like 26 tickets too. I don't know what I did with them. Did I use them up? Did I drop them somewhere? Am I just not seeing them in my inventory? I remember we used some of those tickets up for vehicles and stuff like that. I might have used them all up. Oh, I need some more of these too. All right, how we looking? Oh, we're ready for hypertubes. All right, let's do it. Hypertubes, hypertubes. And now we've got to make 50 encased industrial beams to get our hypertubes go. Oh, now we're styling, everybody. Now, here's one of the cool things. You put your arrow on there, and then you just press the space bar. You look hands-free. It's way faster for you to just make them than to make the whole process of how to make them. But each of these things, like screws and copper sheets and steel beams and encased industrial beams, are going to have their own spot in the factory. They're going to have their own area for the factory as well. And this way I can continue to expand them as much as I need to. Now, all you really need is a one long line of those particular things. So you can just keep adding to the end of the line and adding to the end of the line. It's really a cool way of doing it. Now, you can also split them up into multiple rows if you want. Still haven't decided what I want to do yet, but we'll get it figured out here in just a moment. We're going to go ahead. We're going to need to get some more steel beams, too, for sure. We're going to need a lot of those today. We're going to be upgrading all our lines. We're going to be making stuff go faster. We're going to be doubling and tripling up on a lot of our resources. It's going to be a busy and awesome day today, that's for sure. That's a really great part of the game. Right when you get about here, when you get to the steel and you're getting all these steel parts and you're like level 3 and everything just goes way, way faster. And you can scale up your thing. Now, another thing we'll need to scale up, and we'll probably do that first before we get too far into actually working on the machinery scale up, is our power. You definitely want to spend some time doing that. Oh, I gotta turn this in. Hold on, let's turn this in. Right over here.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
Uh-huh. You signed the waiver, everybody. Too bad. All right, so now we've got not only our pipelines, but now we've also got transportation. There we go. We've got all of our cool hypertube stuff, and we already unlock our floors there as well. Now, hypertubes take copper sheets, and they take our steel beams, which is great that we have a bunch of those. But also keep in mind that your entrances and everything else also use the encased industrial beams, which we'll need to set up in our factory for it to make a bunch of those. But really, we want to get all of our stuff reorganized since we now have those upgrades. And one of the fun things about the game is that you hit certain milestones and you hit certain upgrades that'll help you a bunch. Okay, and let's go ahead again. Let's fill... Nope, we're not filling in with that. We're filling in with the smaller ones. There we go. You know what? We're going to take a bunch of this out. And we're just going to go ahead and just keep trying to fill this stuff in with the smaller ones as we go. So we'll take this out. Take this out for a second. Just to make it easier for me to select that bottom one. And place all those lines. Take this out temporarily. Let's just do a huge row here. Yeah, that's what's so great about zooping is it helps you fix stuff much faster. Like that. Okay. Now, we want to go ahead and leave those in place. We're going to do this battle here in just a second. And now we want to switch over to the big ones. Oh, that's right. We had to go get some stuff here. I also got to work on my my MAM, unlock a bunch of stuff. Well, let's get over here. Actually, we just use our vehicle. Hold on. Let's do it. Red alert! I still love the fact that it does that, everybody. It's so cool. So cool. All right. Now, let's grab a bunch of this. We're going to grab a massive amount, as much as we can grab. Back in the cart. Turn ourselves around. And while I'm heading back, everybody, let's do this battle. To battle! All right, it's battle time again. Boosty boost your guys' range damage. Let's go. Now, this little side gameplay called Streamulator is pretty awesome. Hey, Mr. Sanity. Going in that lurker love. I appreciate you. Appreciate you showing that lurker love. Trying to see if I can drive through my factory without running into stuff. And the answer is yeah, I can. I made lots of room so I can get from here to there. Okay, now I'm going to start putting down some of these big storages while you guys are watching that battle. And then we're going to need to transfer our coolant goodies into here. So we're going to start transferring all of this out of here. So we're going to need to get another storage. Probably a couple other storages. Oh, God. Now I'm out of poles. I'm out of one thing, then I'm out of the other thing. All right. I got to drive back again. Yeah, I need to work on my driving thoroughfares as well. I like to have like lots of room in my driving when I'm driving from place to place. Later on, of course, we'll add hypertubes and all that other stuff. Open the cap chest, give you guys some love. TARDIS, When Pain Comes, Subi, Akia, and Reaper. Walking away with some gold, and look at that, some vampire scrolls. Those are unique. And at Scuba coming in. You like to scuba? What was that name? What's the name of that movie? Along Come Polly or something like that, right? Remember that movie with that guy and that girl? I can't remember their name. Not Adam Sandler, the other guy. The other guy. Darn it. Mr. Blue Steel guy. Yeah, that was a good movie. Along Come Polly, and then there's one guy goes, "You like to scuba? Everything's okay if you like to scuba." I remember that. Ben Stiller. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, Ben Stiller. Who was the actor who played the other guy, the scuba guy? I forget his name. Oh, I didn't need any more of those. I didn't need any more of those. Put those back. All right, let's go ahead and get another thing going. That's all I remember from that movie. I remember she had a little ferret too. Remember that too. That's a good movie, I thought. Also, a very true movie about relationships, everybody. If people cheat on you, they're probably going to be a cheater forever. People rarely change from who they are. It's very hard to change yourself. But with enough time and effort, you can. But it doesn't happen for everybody. Sadly, not everybody has the power to change, but some people do. So don't discount everybody. Some people do have that power. Hopefully, you run across some more of those type of people than the other type of people who don't have that power. Let's 18. I don't want just 18. I want the full deal. Why are you only giving me 32? Give me the full stack. There we go. All right. My darn thing going. All right, now we're getting from here to there much faster. Now you're going to see I'm going to eliminate most of all of this now. Because, whoa, look out. Whoa. Because we don't need all of that infrastructure now because we have the double boxes. But one of the things we do need to do is create some temporary boxes. I do a lot of temporary boxes, everybody. And the reason why is you got a lot of stuff in your inventory, all this stuff. And so you want to store it sometimes just to get it out of your way so that you can grab other stuff and move it around. Just faster if I grab all of this and then take it and move it into here like that. Now look how much more it holds, right? And the same thing over here. Oh, really? This one does not. Oh, this one ran out because I had it running into the awesome sink. Cool. Let's make that easy. Take that out. Take that out. And then take this out. We're going to take all of this out here. And then grab all of this. Grab all of that. And then put that into there right now. And then into this one. And there's some other stuff in there that we want to take back out again. So it doesn't get messed up later. You don't want to have mixed items in your thing for later. Because if you do... Actually, I could just start taking these directly out. If it fills up, then we know. Take that out like that, and then see it automatically fills my inventory with it. And then I just hit Control, and it just puts that one type of item in there. And then we'll go over here, grab the rest of this. I hate those little boxes on the ground. I get triggered. Triggered. Control, click that in there, and then click that in there. And you can see now we're eliminating all of this extra process here. And we'll grab all of this. Grab as much of that as we can. And stack it. No. Stack it in there like that. There we go. This one. Oh, that's got a bunch in there. This is the one. Take this out. And dish. And dish. Again, we'll take all of that. Or we could just have taken it out. Over here. Really? That has none in it. Okay, this one's none. And then we can take this out and we can eliminate the awesome sink for right now. And we'll revamp how we're going to do our awesome sink. Take that splitter out of there. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need this. Alright, awesome. Take this out. Get rid of this. And then we'll just let the factory do the rest of that. And then when that runs out, it should be fine because we have a ton of extra resources. Now we'll go ahead and take this out. We'll take this out. And we'll put these ones back down again. Oh, we got to go get some more. We got to get some more stuff. Over here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then we're going to replace the first two. Like this. And like this. Okay, now we're talking. Now, if you noticed, I basically replaced all of those boxes with just these 5 now. Because I could have told you I didn't have 10 boxes there. It was like 5 boxes on both sides. And so now I've replaced them by these. Now I'll move them all back into these first 2 eventually. But what I first want to do is I want to figure out how I'm going to get it into here. Right? How am I going to get it into this thing? Well, if we use a lifter, right over here, we use a level 3. And then we try to go down, it's not going to work, right? Because it clips through the thing. Now, you can actually do that, but you know what I would rather do? Conveyor wall hole. And it's got to be lined up, though. Lining it up would be way better. Or basically, it's a floor hole. Not a wall hole, it's a floor hole, just to be very specific. And so we grab this, and then we clip it into, or connect it into, that floor hole. So in theory, if we go underneath, and we're going to test it, down here, we should see the wall hole. Yeah! Now we're talking. And then we could probably eliminate part of this ramp here as well. We'll probably move this back just a little bit so that we can get our run lines in. And now we're going to run our stuff out here. Out here. And there we go. And so we can also just move this back. Taking that out. And so we're just kind of creating a bit of a landing over here. And then just run that back up there. And we'll rework that here in a moment. But look at this now. See, now we can eliminate that top part, right? And then we can make this run much nicer. In fact, we can go ahead and just make this run right into the floor. And so we'll go ahead and get our floor wall thingies. Right there, connectors, which should go right there. Let's take this one out and see if we can get these lined up. I'm going to say, right. Oh, that's a good question. It's going to be forward, I think. So let's try forward. And then let's take this one out and put that one right next to it. Maybe like that. Okay, let's try that, and then we'll try to reconnect it. Ooh, man, that's a long way down. Come on. Supposed to be able to reconnect it from up here. I know I've done it before. Am I actually in the right thing? Yes, I'm in the lift. Okay, lift is not working. Bummer. Huh. Maybe we go forward. Yeah, you know, forward, backwards, and forward. Let's go down this way. Take a little sip of coffee on the way down. And let's go revamp this bottom part. Oh, we need to rework the power, too, while we're at it. Yeah, we'll make like a wall there. We'll run the power up the thing. We'll put a hypertube area there so we can go up and down the hypertube so I don't have to walk down this ramp anymore. We'll do a bunch of that all in one little thing there. And we can eliminate these ramps as well. So let's do that first. Let's start with eliminating the ramp that's going to be in our way. There we go. It's using control, by the way. Look at how beautifully these both come out and match up and go straight up. It's just so awesome. Let's go ahead and take this out temporarily. I'll take this one out up here. Okay, so, and let's take this out. And so as we run this, we're going to run these now level. Oh, wait, let's upgrade our things while we're here as well. You know what? We might as well. What do we need? Oh, we need a bunch of stuff. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We got to go get all that other stuff. So let's run them this way this time. And like this. Now at this point, you might as well just use level 3s for everything. Even if it's not going to go at that speed. Because it's going to just extract it faster. This is only going at 60, but that's a 270 line. which means what we could do is when these are upgraded. Oh, wait, we should just do that while we're at it. We could just run a single line. Because when this doubles up, it'll be 120. And when this doubles up, it'll be 120. And together, it'll be 240. So we can just now use a merger and run a single line. Hey, that's even better. Oh, man, it does not want to do a thing. Where's the thing where you can turn off the snap now? Where's the actual turn off the snap? Is that in this game or is that another game? Maybe that's Fallout 76. There's a point in which you don't snap it to the grid anymore. Anybody remember what that key is? Is that in here? Sample building. Oh, that's picking up that building. I can't remember. If you guys remember in the chat, you let me know. Alright, we gotta do our output on our merger. And we'll output that way. And then we'll see if these connect properly. Make sure they're not crooked. Nope, that's looking good. And again, we're using level 3 belts now. Ah, see, it doesn't line up perfectly. This one is slightly, ever so slightly, in that direction. That's a bummer. That's a bummer-rooney, everybody. It looks like they line up perfectly, but it doesn't. One is just slightly offset from the other. Oh, man, that would have been nice if they lined it up. You can actually see it by the edge of the grid. See how this one's over that way? And this one over here lines up perfectly to the edge. Dead giveaway that those are not straight. Also, when I put the merger in, you could see the lines were not lining up. All right, let's try to line this left one up and maybe try to get the right one. Let's try to get real close. That's a splitter. Let's try to get super close to this one. And then try to get that other one to bend a little bit. Oh, nope, not that one. It's only going to snap to the left one. All right, well, fine. Then we get close to that one then. And this one should allow it to get a little bit of a bend in now. There we go. All right. We had to offset it a bit. I mean, it's not perfect, but you know, it's not perfectly symmetrical, but it's still beautiful. That is now into one line. We got that all combined. Very nice. Okay, and then when we upgrade that, we'll have plenty of space to do that as well. So let's go ahead and that's about as far as we can run that. Over there. Okay, and then we need a wall behind there. Maybe we should run it this way so the wall is right here. That is a good question. Yeah, right here. Hold on. Let's try it the other way. Again, I like to try a bunch of things just to try to make it as beautiful and efficient as possible. Let's run it the other way. Where's our green? There it is. Sometimes it's hard to see that. We're going to run it. I actually had it rotated too many times. Green. That way. There we go. Lifter goes on this side. Yeah, that lifts up like that. Okay, now we're talking. And then this lifts straight up into there. Okay. Now that allows us to go ahead and use this as a way of attaching power to the side because we have new power things. Right? We have these things right here called the double wall outlet and a single wall outlet. Oh, we're out of wire. And whatnot. And we'll go ahead and get into those. Let's go ahead and use this over here. Did I bring my car? I did not pick up my car. Look at me. Bad Kismet. Did not pick up his car. Now, we got lots to do. Now, this is kind of the harder way of playing the game. And that's where you're doing a lot of your logistic stuff up very close to the beginning. A lot of times what you do is you'll just build it up till you get tons of resources and then come back and you'll wipe out your entire factory and remake the entire thing. Where I'm doing it the opposite. I am trying to make it what it's going to be at the end from the very beginning. And that's really hard. It's really hard because you do a lot of this kind of back and forth stuff. But the second we get our hyper tubes and all of that stuff in, then this walking around is going to greatly reduce. But you do a lot of walking around in the very beginning. Now I need wire, and I need to know where I left my vehicle. Probably over here by this storage. Now, every time you walk away from that vehicle, you should always be picking that vehicle up. This way, when you get to this point, you need that vehicle to get up the ramp. I would have had it at the ready. And it's okay if all my production stops now while I'm doing this. Look how much nicer that is. Just down in there. And I left room for another set if I need another horizontal set. There's my car. Let's see. So I need to let's get in my car. I need to get, wait, I had resources down there. I put in that other box. But hey, at least we went back and we got our vehicle. Let's go. Ah! Look out below! Oh! Come on, everybody. That was some GG in the chat right there. Landed on my wheels. This thing is really hard to drive out in the open like this. You really need the other one because it has like the wheels for it. Well, that was a pretty good landing right there. I try to go off stuff and see if I can land it. Let's try this. You don't get it every time, but sometimes. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's get that picked up. There we go. And then we'll get, no, we're in the car. All right. Now, on the thing here, you're going to see the car just slide all over the place. But the second I get on these foundations, then I'm going like full speed, and I'm good to go. Where did I put those? Oh, I put the resources up there at the top. I still got to go back at the top. Hold on. Oh, I forgot. I put them at the top, not at the bottom. I thought I put them down here for a second. Now, recently, I don't know what's going on, but look at this, how he does this bumping when he's going up at an angle. I think this is something they need to fix. Because after a while, this will make you go, like, weirdly left and right. Oh, God. And it didn't used to do this. It used to just go real flat. I think it's when they added the little bars. It thinks there's little seams there now that you bump into. And you'll see that doesn't happen on a flat one. It only happens on an angled one. That's something I probably need to give him some feedback on. See, now on the flat ones, it doesn't do it. See, it's not like he's bumping over every single thing. For some reason, he thinks going up at an angle, every time you go past a frame, is like bumping. That shouldn't happen, I don't think. All right, let's go back over here and grab all of our resources. What do I got on me now? Okay, I got a bunch of more ore I can just put away over here before I run down there. There we go. Sort all that in, and then we'll grab our resources because we have a lot of work to be done. Okay, and what do we not need? We don't need a lot of those. We'll just grab one of those. We need a lot of those. We need a lot of this. Don't need to take the tickets, barrels. We don't need to take those. And this is what my problem is. I end up with a bunch of these laying around everywhere, everybody. And then I'm like, where did I leave those tickets? And then tickets are in some box somewhere that I put down temporarily while I was working in that area. And now I don't know what the heck happened to them. I think I used them. But, you know, who really knows what I did with them? Only, what the heck? I can't get in my car. Nope. Something going on. Can't use my car. Huh. Oh, man. I want my car back. I can't use it. I can use that, but I can't use my cart. Weird. I'm trying to bump it with my thing there. Yeah, I bumped it. Fine. Deconstruct it. Still in beta, everybody. I know my workarounds, though. There we go. Second chance to be a rock star. Oh, wait. It's not over yet. Not over yet. You got this, bro. Come on, Papa Wheelie. Okay, now it's over. There we go. I wonder my car wouldn't thing. I'm just abusing the heck out of it. I like the fact that it got a little dirt on the top of it when it hit the ground. Okay, now that we got some resources and did that whole side mission, let's go ahead and do our double wall. Now, I usually use the double at the bottom. And the reason why is so it'll attach on both sides. And then also what I want to do is try to figure out where I could put it where it'll attach to both sides here without clipping. And that's actually a real tough spot right there because if I do it either side, it's going to potentially clip through there. But I got a way of solving that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on that side. And then I'm going to kind of look at where I'm at. And then I'm going to run another one here. And then I'm going to connect the wire in the back. And then I'm going to connect that to that. And so on. So let's take this power out. And let's take that power out. And now we're really going to make our power awesome. Now we got it connected like that. See, now they're both connected. Now the cool thing is on the back of it, you can connect more on the back. So you can run your primary power. See how it's coming down here right now? I can go ahead and just run that primary power. And we'll readjust all of this to the back. Like that. So if, you know, you're looking at it this side, you can see that this looks pretty clean. And then the back here is going to look pretty clean as well. Because I'm going to run probably this side up all the way to the top. So now what we can do, we can jump up here. There we go. We can go ahead and grab this one, grab a power line, and just run it as far up as we want to go. Now the problem is it only does a one-sided when you're dragging it up like that. So if you do want a double wall, you have to actually manually put it in there. All right, so good to remember that. Let's do some more wall up in there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put one as far as we possibly can. Say to there. Oh yeah, that'll go way up there. Okay. So that'll go up to the next level, it looks like in one shot. So that's good. We'll go up there and we'll correct it, and then we'll come back down here. Now another thing we can do also over here is we can now eliminate all of this extra stuff we got going here. We can eliminate these up here. Get a little closer. Eliminate this, eliminate that. And under here, we'll eliminate this. And so on. Something like that. All right, very nice. Now, also what we want is we want a hypertube that we can get in and travel our way up. So that's why I'm going to put the power on one side, and then I'm going to put the hypertube on the other side. Right? Now, one of the problems, though, is this particular connector here could be potentially in the way. So say if I put one right here, and then it would come through and then go up, that's going to run into that. So what I'm going to do is actually put the entrance up higher and just bring the hypertube down the front. And then I stand in to go through it, and I go along the back like that. It's really whatever you feel like doing, right? Now, I can also just move this over. We could do that as well. Maybe I will move that over. Everything doesn't have to be symmetrical, by the way. You can have stuff non-symmetrical. Like this. And this is already starting off non-symmetrical anyway because of this. But we potentially could have these wires in the way. What's this wire? That wire out of my way. We could potentially... Oh, that's going across to there. That wire's going to be in the way when we run that hypertube across there. You know what? Maybe we should do something like cross wall. Think about that for a sec. Maybe clips through there just a little bit. We could have it bounce here. Have it come down on that side. Take this out. Take that out. And then we'll have it come down. And then be a center here. And then there. And there. Alright. Other than the clipping in the back, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's find another way of doing it, though. So we can do this without the clipping. So, let's look at the walls. We need, we need our other walls. Yeah, we need to unlock our other walls that have doors and things like that in it. And they have, like, different shapes of the walls, so you could do, like, a different shape to bring it up there. I think for now, though, we'll come back, or we'll come back and do it, or we'll never come back and do it. We'll just leave it like that, and we'll come back and rework that when we have the pieces. So, yeah, I like that better. That goes there, and then a nice hypertube entrance, except for we have a floor hole, but we don't have the wall hole that we need to get that going. Ah, man. So, we got to get the wall hole. All right, let's go. Well, let's go get the wall hole. Well, we don't have to do this anymore either. We get that hypertube in, we can just use that hypertube to come down and go up and go down and go up. Oh, God. Make my stomach sink. Thought I was going off there. Oh, my God. They definitely need to fix that. That's really awkward. My car, like, go all over the place. All right. Whoa, look out. Yeah, who let me drive? Yeah, I feel like if you were really working for a gigantic space corporation called Fix-It, you would be, this is the exact vehicle they would give you. The exact vehicle, for sure. Why don't you look for some chatter more, upgrade those wall mounts, then you'll have more connectors and less outlets. Yeah, Ted TV, this ain't my first rodeo. I have played through the game for hundreds of hours. I've played through the whole entire thing before. Many times. My 50th playthrough. I've played for years. But I appreciate the feedback there. But make sure no backseat gaming and no spoilers. Please, in the chat. But that's because I'm just at the beginning of the game, to answer your question. I'm still at the beginning, just unlocking Tier 3 and 4, again, for the umpteenth millionth time. And we're just taking our time as we go along. Now, I don't need to upgrade those because I don't need that many connections right now. But later on, I will need some connections, and I will upgrade those eventually. Now, also, we don't have enough tickets to do a bunch of upgrades. And we're not working on those other ores yet. We're working on some basic ores because we're putting together a basic raw ore storage right now. So we're working on that, and we're working with just our iron right now. But we will work on our copper next, and then our limestone, and then we will get into that other cool stuff that you're talking about. But we'll get to it. Don't worry. Right now, though, I need my awesome sink back. So I think what we're going to do is just throw the awesome sink right here temporarily. This way we can keep it running. Special is what I'm looking for. What can we do? We could probably just run that sucker right in here and actually burn up some of this extra stuff. Not sure how many more tickets it has. Let's run it from over here and power it up so we can see the tickets. Are we running the power across down to... we were running the power across the other way. From the actual power plant. I forgot that. So we got no power up here. I guess we could start these up, but that's okay. We'll solve that in a moment. Let's go ahead and see how much it is here in the awesome sink. Let's see. So we need to get our attachments, and we got one more attachment to get, or actually multiple more attachments to get. But this one costs 2, and we have 1. Of course, that's how it always goes. So we got to fix our power problem. So let's fix that. because this is running down this ramp, which I'm taking out right now. Oh, no, actually, I'm leaving that part of the ramp in because this goes down to this bottom part. But we'll put our hypertubes in there as well, and we'll have like them a different level. This is what I'm taking out. So this is running to here and then backlogging all the way to my power. Let's take all this out now. There we go. Again, we're kind of building the hard way, everybody. At the very beginning of the game, working toward the end part of the game, it takes a lot more time and effort, and you're doing a whole bunch of other stuff while you're doing all of that stuff. So it takes a lot longer. Now, what most people do is they just rush through the game. They get to the end so they can use all of the fastest and biggest stuff. And in this particular playthrough, you know, my 50th playthrough of the game, I am just taking my time. I'm just getting the raw resources. We let them run for about a week or so because I have a mega server and it runs 24/7. And then basically what it will do is get us a bunch of resources. And then we use time as a factor. And then we just use those resources and we upgrade, and we get more resources and we upgrade, and so on. You get the general idea. There we go. Just thinking how easy they are to get, but I get your point. Yeah, we're just at the beginning of the game, but I do appreciate it, Ted. I appreciate you coming in, having my back, bro. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our stuff to right about here. Let's see how where our thing is down here. Let's get over here. Okay, it's going right to there. Let's take this one out so we can see what we're doing right over here. All right, there we go. So that central line is now coming up to there, and it's going to come through right there. Oh, awesome. Okay, so now we know where that's going to come through. It'd be kind of nice if you could just do this and put that there, and then it would automatically connect. That would be awesome. So let's say forward, and then that's just going to give us a marker so we can go ahead and do this, and then we can do this, and then we can just take all of this out. And so in theory, hypothetical, we take this and we connect it to this, and then we connect this, and then in theory we should see it come out of there. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, that's awesome. I love those floor things. They're so cool. Man, that's the stuff everybody's wanted for a really long time. So that's super cool. So we basically were able to connect to the bottom of it by just aiming at it, and then you run it up through the thing. And we have a whole run level here, and then that's going to run up to the raw resources. So that's cool, bro. I like that. That's cool. Right there as well. Okay, so now we still want to work on our wall and all of that stuff. We'll get that going. And so what are we doing? We got to bring our power up. That's the thing we have to work on. So let's figure out where our wall is. We're going to probably need to go out a little further. Let's zoom this out. And then get on this side so we can look back toward the wall. And then we can bring the wall all the way up. So we can bring the power up. Okay, and that brings that right to there. Oh, there's a little bit of a problem of if I'm going to use this as my power wall. A little problem of it's going to block my output here. But I can always divert it or run it through the wall. And I need a wall thing for that too. Always something, everybody. Always something. But most importantly, I think right now is our power, because our power is off. And so we got to get down there. Now, there's a hovercraft that's really awesome. Use your hovercraft while you're adding your power. So you add your power, and then the hovercraft actually uses wireless power from it. And then you add another one, and then you can go up to that one, and then you go up to another one. That's how I did it last time. We also made a massive base, by the way. If you guys missed it last time, we're building gigantic towers, gigantic bases, and factories, and all sorts of killer stuff. One of the playthroughs I did, I made 160 coal plants. And just, I mean, you can see all that stuff back on my YouTube channel, by the way. Just go look under the Satisfactory playlist. You can look through all of my playthroughs in there, whatnot. And they'll still roll out over time as well, the backlog of streams. All right, so I like that, except for I think this should go the other way again. The reason why that should go the other way... Oh, but I got that wall in the way now. And then we'd have to flip the power line the other way. Maybe not. Oh, and I didn't turn it. And one of the cool things is you can do all this stuff from down below. Again, you always want to check this top one to see if it's working. Take that one out. Put that back in there. Yeah. We could just leave that open. And put walls on the other side, like a support wall, like this. Like that. Or even better, we could put it up higher and just run it across. Let's see, wait a minute, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that instead? Now, they actually have walls that have connections in them, so you can do all of this stuff. When we unlock those, we'll get to that as well. But we want this to be up way higher. I'll show you why. It's going to be pretty cool. Come on, you. Thank you for the follow. All right, we want this to be up high so that it hits that one over there. Like this. And then we'll get this one and do that. And then we run it. Oh, okay, that's freaking cool. I don't care who you are. That's awesome, bro. All right, so it goes up to there and it goes across up into there. Now we have, instead of a double line, we have a single line now combined. And it's running up into that one line and then connecting up above our run level here. Very cool. Very cool. You know, this actually be a good way of replacing all of our big things here with our smaller ones. Just take all of this out. Underneath. And then just put all those back in again. Yay for zooping. You can much easier see which ones are the big ones and which ones are the small ones from down below. Now, whenever you take anything out, everybody, make sure to put it back right away, or you're going to be running across there and whoop, down you go. I know from past experience, that is definitely the case. We'll fix all the rest of that later. All right, we're just trying to get this going here, and we're trying to get our power going. And since I don't have my hovercraft thing, what can I do here? I need to get this. We got a wall in there. Let's take this out. We need to get this power from down here up here to the top. To there. Take this out. I'll add that so it looks like it's supporting it. Now, all this other stuff is just cosmetic, everybody. Like, see, I don't like stuff to float. So what I'm doing is I'm adding these other walls, so it looks like these side walls are holding this middle part up. Right? You don't have to put those there. It's really up to you. But you totally can. And look at this. This is going like that and then the other way. So we should take this out. I'll take that out now. And then we want to do the lift here. And that should face that way, then face this way. Yeah, see, now it's going straight. Oops, a little too high there. See, it should just the bottom of it should be coming out of there, not the whole thing. It's a little awkward sometimes to get this to go in there. Go over here. I don't know what the magic... There it is. I don't know what the magic formula is to get that to do that every time, but there is a little magic spot there. Yeah, and we'll add that wall that we can connect that to later on. Then we'll run that across And that should run up into there now. All right, very nice. And then we can go ahead and put our wall back. And eventually we'll put a door there where we can see that or run that back and forth. Actually, we'll just leave it out for now. And that now will run up into there. And good. Okay, and now we got to run our power. And I guess we'll just run the power through the floor. It's no big deal. And let's go back here. This just gives me a bit of vertigo, everybody, when I'm standing way up high like this. Let's take these out because they're in my way right now. So I can see what I'm doing with my power. And so let's take our power double wall connector. And let's see. This is going to be, based on this one, this is 1, 2. Let's go up a little higher. So I'm looking at where the ground level is here. So this will be 1, this will be 2. So let's go up by 3. Let's say 3 up here. And then that's a double connection. And then this will be just a back wall connection. Again, see if we can do this without falling. Yeah. 50-50 chance. Yeah, see, that's trying to connect to that other connector. Let's say to there. What if I get that other connector out from up here? Let's take the wall out. Oh, wow, that was that's some awesome building right there. That's why this game is an 11 out of 10, everybody. You see that? I took out that little tiny power connector from way up here. That's why it's so exceptional. Is because you can do all this amazing building and whatnot, and not have to worry about that stuff. Okay, so we got to go down here. Where'd our thing go? This way. Let's go. Let's see if he sticks the landing. You got this. You got this. Come on. Come on. You got this, bro. Oh, stuck the landing again. Very nice. All right. Okay, now what we're doing is we're bringing the power down from up here. So now we can go ahead and grab the one that we're bringing down from up there and bring it down. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, come on. Is it too long? There we go. All right, so now we're bringing it down there. Now, this is coming from our coal plants over there. Now, our coal plants we're going to take up, too. We're going to take up all our coal plants. We're going to take up all of our coal, and we're going to run it up above as well. So we're going to go ahead and run this and connect this across here. That's going to turn those on, and then also it's going to go up to the top here, which we can go up there and try to turn those back on as well. Now, we got to get more, one more ticket so we can work on our hypertubes properly. Nice driving. There we go. Again, it like bumps as you go along now. Not good. Great way to make it go, whoa, go crazy like that. Got to be ready for it when it does it, because it's going to do it at some point, because it's just like wobbling. I love just going full speed, though, and see what happens. Ah! Oh! So close. Definitely need to fix that. People, look out. Look out, coming through. This game's so fun, everybody. I highly recommend it. You get it on Steam. You get it on PC, on Steam, and on Epic Game Store. Mine's from Epic Game Store, because they had like a year exclusive with Epic Game Store, and I bought it right when it came out. Really, really fantastic game. It's the only game I've ever given an 11 out of 10. It's an instant buy. Absolutely. If you like Factory, you like any of those type of games, this game is phenomenal. And it's still in early access, especially the only game I've ever given even close to a 10 out of 10 in early access. That is for sure. Okay, so we came back up here for something. We're working on our tickets. That's what we're trying to do. And now that we got our power back over here, we can tie that power back into our power system for now, and then we'll fine-tune the rest of our power here as we get stuff going. There we go. Okay, now we got our power back restored temporarily. There we go. I can see it way over there. I see the lights are green over there now. And there we go. So now we got the next coupon in 19,600 right here. But we could probably empty out a lot of this over here into here. And also, since we have the faster belts, we can go ahead and run that in there. Actually, we're going to need What can we do? Actually, we can just do this real easy. Watch this. We can just do the double merge. Now, this has a kind of built-in merger, and I'll show you why. We just go like this, and again, I'm going to remove all this stuff later on. For some reason, it's not giving me the line up there. Not lining me up, my little green line. Oh, does not want to snap. All right, fine. Going to be like that, are you? Try that. Oh, now too far one way or the other. Snap to the other line. Okay, so we know that's not it. And then one snap closer. Let's try that. All right, there it is. Okay. Now what we can do is just run this one into here and say run that one into there. Right? And now they're both going in there at the same time. And then running through here at the same time as well. But these are both running at full speed anyway. So what we're going to do is run all of that into there at a much faster speed to try to get that extra coupon while we're working on all our other stuff along the way. But we need our wall holes there. If I had thought of that I needed that first, I would have got that first and ran this other stuff that we're not really working on right now. So I want my hypertube wall attachment right there. And that should run through there, and then I just need my pipe attachments. I like running stuff through the walls. I like through the floors now. Very, very cool. Let's see how fast this looks like it's going. Again, these are just raw resources. It's better to use more refined resources if you are going to grind them up because it goes way faster. But that's not too bad there, and we only need one ticket. I don't know how long that's going to take, but we'll let it run. Now, we can always let it run all week long, too. We can just, say, hey, we'll let it run till next time and come back and have like 1,000 tickets or 50 tickets or how many ever tickets it'll end up having. And you can figure out the math, by the way, the amount of tickets per minute, what kind of resource you're running in there, how many minutes it's going to be between now and then, and all of that, but I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother to do that. I need to get my vehicle. Did I pick it up? I did. Okay. So let's go ahead and empty out some of this extra resources there. Let's go look here in the back, and we can see that this resource is coming up from down below. But I kind of feel like it's too close now. Yeah, that's a bit too close if we're going to run it down the long way. So let's move that back a bit. So let's just split it. Should we split it or should we run it into one? I'm just going to set up the splitting. Let's just set up the splitting now and go from there. Okay, so this is going to split from this side. And it's going to go into the back of this one. Like that. And it's going to come up from right here. And I seriously doubt it's going to let me do that. Or it will. All right, never mind. There we go. All right, connected. Now what we're going to do is run this down here along this. We're going to run it this way. And we're going to connect all these other ones in by holding down. I'm holding down control to try to line that up. Man, it's really hard to see, one, in the dark, and two, at this lower level. Down here, there's too many little things going on at the same time to see well. So I like to get up here at the top, a little easier to see what you're doing. Again, later on you get that little hovercraft that makes this way easier. Okay, so we'll split that across all of these for now. Conveyor is too steep. Really. Let's try the rest of these. That one's fine. Fine, and that one's fine. Alright, just this one at the end seems to be awkward. Let's do it again. Okay, does not like that one. Something going on with this last one. Let's figure that out. Yeah, we gotta go drop off our loot here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's re-put this one back in again and try to figure out why it's so weird. Oh, and I need my resources back. We'll just grab, sort this, take this out, and grab this and this. Let's take out the power pole as well. Like it's raised up ever so slightly. A merger or a splitter? That was a splitter. That looks like it goes there. Yeah, it's raised up ever so slightly. And I think this one is too. It's a mystery to be solved. But that one went in there, though. And the other one did not. That's nice and flat there. Looks like those two are up a little bit higher than this one. Maybe I was holding down control there. Maybe it had something to do with control. Let's keep trying. You do a lot of this kind of problem-solving stuff in this game. All right, let's try it again. That's exactly what it was. I was holding down control, and it was ever so slightly lifting that last one up to match up across there. It was matching up to these ones, which are just slightly off because I was probably holding down control on those, and it brought them up just a little bit. And that is what was causing that problem. So if you see that problem, now you know. Now you know how to fix it. Okie dokie. Sure we got all of our connections in here. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good. And good. Okay. And we got our connection that way. Okay. So in theory, that's going to come up and then go into all of those boxes. So we need to go back down to our lower level here. Oh, I don't have my plates. Gotta get all my loot again before I jump down, and then I realize I don't have any of my loot. Get all of my various stuff here. Oh, I gotta put the rest of the stuff in here. There we go. Lots of work to be done, everybody. We're going to try to get her going on here. And get this and this. Don't need that and that. Okie dokie. We don't have, it's not like we have a shortage of resources. We just need to take the time to get it done. Whee! Okay. So now that goes up. And we need to redo this top part here. So it's offset. Run that into there. GG. Okay. That's good. Whoa. That's pretty scary right there, everybody. That was pretty close. Let's just go ahead and fill that back in. What do you guys think? Fill that back in until I fall off the side there. Okay, and let's take out this for a second. I feel like we want to fill back in these ones as well. These two. Okay, so now when we look up here, we should see some stuff going. Yeah, there we go. It's now going to fill all these boxes up. And this way it'll go mainly into the main one here. What we really need is a smart splitter here. So it'll just fill up this one as much as it possibly can. And then when that one's filled, it'll offload into the next one. And there's another smart splitter. When this one's done, then it will fill in the next one and fill in the next one. We'll get to that much later when we do that. But right now, we'll go ahead and just let that run in there. And how are we looking over here? Oh, no power. Oh, that's right, because we disconnected that power again. Let's take this off of here. Here's what we'll do. We're just going to do some... Oh, we can take these out, too. Take those floating conveyors out of there, and we're just going to do some direct power. Let's take this out first. Direct power. There we go. That'll keep it from going off in the future. Alright, now it's at 18. We'll let that run. Okay, so we got the logistics of that. We came through the floor. We connected in here. It's now going to fill all these up. We got a couple of them running into here. We got tons of extra resources. We could merge all these together, by the way, and also run them into the awesome sink as well. But it's not going to go any faster than it's going right now because I have a ton of extra resources. You can see in here, which we're going to burn up into the awesome sink for right now, since this is what we're working on. And we have our power run, we have that run, and we need the other ticket. But we could, I guess we could just run it normal for now, and then do the wall connectors later on. Okay, so if this comes up here, then we're going to establish this area out here as our main road and also our hypertube connector. And so, where do we want our hypertube to come up to? Do we want it to come up and stop here? I like to do mine like train stations. Like your hypertubes come up and then they stop. And if you want to go to the next one, you get into that one and then it goes to the next one. As opposed to running one tube that goes all the way out, and then you got another tube that goes even further out, and then you got another tube that goes further out. I find it's better to have little stops along the way. That's how I like to do it. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get that hypertube. Let's just get it to end up right here for right now, and then eventually we'll figure out how to run that at the run level back to our base. Or see, now you got to think when you need to go down there. What is the reason you need to go down there? Is it go down there so you can work on this, or is it to go down there and then end up back at your main hub? Right, that's what you need to think of in your head. So I'm thinking if I'm going down to do that, I'm also going to come up and do something with this, right? Add more storage or whatever it is. So we need to think of that kind of logistics as well. But let's just start, first things first, with our transport here. We're just going to put a hypertube entrance right there. Really, that's a support. And this will be the entrance. And then we can add this. And then we can put our floor hole right there. We need to create a whole nother set. Let's go down, not set 2, but set 3. And then we'll set up our command keys. So, probably the first thing we're going to do is probably a floor hole, an entrance, and then a hypertube. So number 3 will be our hypertube. Pipe is an invalid shape. Let's go ahead and adjust the build mode to a noodle mode. And that allows us to go like that. You can also try a we can try a vertical mode. Vertical. Oh, was it already there? What the heck? Let's take out our entrance. Alright, this thing's a little finicky, as you can see. Alright, let's take the floor hole back out again. A little finicky when it comes to doing it again for a second time. Once you take it out, there we go. Okay, so vertical, auto 2D, and then noodle. We'll just do noodle. And then this now is going to be the entrance, so we'll do this. We'll go ahead and we're going to need power when we're running these as well, so let's set that as number 4. And then we can run the power down. Now, if I go through this right now, it's going to shoot me all the way down. I mean, shoot me and then I'll die when I hit the bottom. Though I'm really tempted to do it, though. I'm very, very tempted to totally do that. Let's go ahead and fix these ones here. We're gonna try to fix these a little by little as we go along. I'm not gonna just stop and fix them all right now. Let's go ahead and run that through like that. Very nice. Oh, and because we took the thing out, we're probably gonna need to. Let's just fix that again, just in case. And again, we'll put it out just a little bit. There we go. And then this and there. Okay, and that's looking good. Now, we need to jump down. Oh, God. Take a little damage. And line that up into here. And then, we got that going in there. All right, now we're getting somewhere. And we're adding basically transport, so we don't have to climb up and down the thing with our vehicle every time. Now I could try to jump and land on that. Now again, my hovercraft right now would be really, really helpful, and we'll get that going eventually. And we'll just say we drilled a hole through there to run that wire. I hate clipping stuff, but you know, we do what we got to do. Now we got to get down there to a certain point to where we can get that going on. Okay, let's just put our vehicle down. Now, I usually take a shortcut when I'm doing this kind of stuff, especially when I'm building factories up. I just use my factory cart. You usually don't die. Sometimes you do, but you usually don't die if you just take your factory cart and you just YOLO off the side. And I always see if I can land it. Not that time. Oh, grab that out of there. All right. Okay, now we got to get that hypertube from way up there, way down to here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to extend these out. Or actually, these ones will actually make these. There we go. Across here. And we need to make some sort of ramp so we can get up there. And let's start right here and see if we can zoop our way up. Oh, I'm standing in it. We're just trying to get up high enough to where we can get to that hyper tube. And we can get from really far away, but that's a little too far. So we'll go up into here. And we'll take this out. And I think we can get away with one going that way. Grab one of these, put it here, and there. And we'll zoom back this way. And the zooming really helps you a lot, everybody. It really is a huge boon to the game. So we can get it from here. Nope, just still a little bit too far. We'll get there, everybody. Just a lot of this stuff takes patience. You just gotta have patience to work on all this stuff. I think we're getting close. Okay, now the hard part is we need a wall attachment. We don't have wall attachments either. That's a problem. We're going to need a floor, I think. Yeah, so how far down can we run this before it says it's too far? Okay, so too long is right. Pipe is too long. So right there. So let's go ahead and grab one of these. Let's say, let's move it up by one. Some clipping may occur, no problem. We'll use a wall hole right there, or right here. I think it's out just a little bit. Okay. And yeah, we got to fix that too. If we're going to do it that way. Yeah, just fix it now. Okay, so it's kind of back just a little bit. Let's get that fixed. Not quite there. Maybe it is there. I don't know. Let's put it in there and see if it can attach to this one. That's what's important, is that it attaches there. And then we can go down and work on the bottom part. goes. All right, awesome. That's running up there. And then we need our thing to come down to here. Let's take this out for now. And I actually don't like them to be at the ground level most of the time, these hypertubes, actually, because you get accidentally sucked in there all the time into these hypertubes when you don't mean to. Let's say this. So we'll do that, and we'll bring it up by 1 so you don't accidentally get drawn in there too often. And then bring that down. Connect that into there, though I don't like the way that that's shaped. So let's try that again. Oh, God. Yeah, see, but dang it. So you go and you run it, and then you go back to fix it and run it again, and there's like something in there that's causing it not to work. Now I gotta fix the wall hole and then go back up there and run the wall from up above again. Let's change the build mode to vertical. Maybe auto. Yeah, I feel like that needs to go out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, just so we can line it up a little bit better. More of an aesthetic thing than anything else. Oh, I did it at the bottom level. And it's a bit more vertical when it's coming down and when it angles out over there. All right, and then we got an entrance here. And then we're going to use this double connector, connect this, which is why I made that a double connector. And then watch this. We'll just go like this. It'll take us up there. Oh, no! Oh, look, we're stuck. Oh, no. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah, it didn't let us out. I wonder if we could build the rest of the hypertube while we're here. Nope. Well, we found a bug, didn't we? Well, time to go for a little ride, everybody. Bye-bye! I'm dead. Look, what the heck is all that? The heck? Alright, I had to die. I had to take one for the team there, everybody. Had to take one for the team because it doesn't just... Because what it should do is, if it's a floor thing, it should just shoot you out of the floor thing, and then you land there. But it doesn't do that. It's like you run, and then you get stuck in the actual foundation. You know, how it should work and how it does work is sometimes two different things. Alright, what do we do? We're running back. Let's see, where's this go? Let's go see where this goes. We're already dead. Let's go. Yeah, see, this does the same thing. Yeah, you get stuck in there. Is there a stuck function in this game? I don't know. Options. Gameplay. I don't know. Is there a stuck function? What is the function? I thought there was. Options. Controls. Like a way to insta-kill yourself. Let's see. Inventory. Toggle thing, customizer, previous hotbar. I thought there was a way to insta-kill yourself, but I don't remember where it is. Debug, no. Nope, nope, and more nope. Alright, well, you know what to do. Take out the floor hole. There we go. Oh, actually, if I just took out the floor hole, I would have ended up where I was at. Ah, look at us learning stuff and things. Ah, now we're getting it. Okay. God, I can't reconnect it without taking this back out again. You can only connect it like the first time. Oh, and now I don't have the resources? What? Oh, because all my resources are down below. Okay. That's a little wonky. So yeah, I should have just taken out the ring, and then if I'd taken out the ring, I could have done the thing. but it only like works the first time you connect it. Like if you take it out and then try to reconnect it again, it's like there's a piece in there blocking your ability to reconnect it again. Man, we got to get this hypertube in so we don't have to keep running back and forth and back and forth. And my vehicle is down below, so we got to get down there and get all my stuff. But no worries, it'll stay down there for a while, and no big deal anyway, because we can always remake all of that stuff anyway, because you started with nothing. You can always remake all your stuff, so don't get too triggered. Reminds me of Subnautica. Ever play that one, kids? I get that question all the time, Hyperthyroid, and very soon. I have went back and looked at every game that I've played on stream that I can find in there, which is literally hundreds of games in Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, both two separate games, by the way, I have played here on the stream. And I have a cool thing coming for the stream, so you can see all of the games that I've played on here in the past on the stream as well. So very cool. That'll be coming next week, so make sure to be back. You got to slim down a bit, kid. You're getting stuck. I know, right? Both in real life and in game. I'm gaining lots of weight back because, we're all stuck inside during COVID. I got no access to the gym because I don't want to go over there and get it. My wife actually got COVID, which is not good. Now she's got high blood pressure. She has to check her blood pressure all the time, though that runs in her family anyway. But now she has to check it. So, yeah, she had it a couple weeks ago. You won't see me go on, everybody, without my wife. I don't know. It'd be an incredible hard struggle for me to go on. I'm not kidding either. I don't know, everybody. I'd still try though for my kids, but it would be an incredibly hard struggle. All right, let's get this reconnected. There we go. All right, we got that reconnected. And then we'll get this bottom one connected, and we won't have to go up and down these ramps. And that's the first thing I would get doing. If you have something that's really far away from each other, get that one established first. So you don't have to keep going back and forth like I got to do here. All right, let's test her. I love the hypertubes. They are awesome. So cool. Oh no! Something's gone horribly wrong, everybody. I wonder where it's going to put my stuff down there. It went horribly wrong. As often things do in my stream. That's why you guys watch my stream, so you watch all the stuff go off the rails. Hope someone's going to clip that one. IRL's come first. Take care of yourself. I do every day. I try to take care of myself. Every single day. That's why you see me not streaming 20 hours a day every single day. All right, so we got a little problem down here. Yeah, see, I didn't have that connected, and it glitched me out, and I went flying off the side when I should have been up here. All right, that was my bad. I should have connected the top there. Well, looks like we're going for another long walk. I wonder if I can tap into this one here in the back. Yeah, let's just put one over here. Doing a lot of ramps for trying to eliminate our ramps, aren't we? YOLO! Alright, let's see if I can kill myself some more. Let's go. I probably don't have enough concrete to do that. Alright, go for the long walk, I guess. Oh, wait. No, hold on now. Hold on now. How could I do this? I could just put an entrance. Can you put an entrance on the top of this? I don't think so. Oh, and I don't have enough stuff to run it. I could go get some stuff and run it. Well, if I go get some stuff, and we'll just run it. Instead of running up and down, we could just run down and then come back up after. So let's just make a bypass by grabbing this over here. It's okay if you die, everybody. You just drop your stuff. You can always go pick it up. So I need that, and I need an entrance, which takes... Actually, let's just do this. I got an idea. Let's do transport, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. And that'll tell us what we need. Which needs steel pipes. Now I'm walking all the way out here to steel pipes. I would just walk all the way down at this point because this is where the ramp is. Or I could have just got some concrete and made some more ramps. Whatever, we'll just walk down the ramp at this point. Let's go. Just walk down the ramp. Now, I don't have to walk down here and grab this loot. I could have just got a bunch from up there, but I don't like to leave loot laying around because if you do leave it around too long, it does, in theory, disappear. But I've actually never seen it disappear before, and I've played the game for hundreds and hundreds of hours, for sure. Yeah, another ripperoonie there. When do you start killing zombies? You don't kill any zombies in this one. That's 7 days to die. Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we're going to be killing those zombies. All right, get all that back in there. Okay, now, obviously, we don't want to go through the tube. Because if we go through the tube, we're going to die. And we can probably just work our way back up again by using this ramp. Over here. Do a lot of ramp building in the very beginning, especially if you're, you know, doing what I'm doing here, where you're doing a lot of switchbacks. Turn my zooping back on. Nope. I want to go back to set number 1. There we go. So we can get our things going this way. We'll get there, everybody, little by little. Having a little trouble here, trying to get my stuff in, but you know, I find the stuff that becomes a challenge, the stuff that you remember the most. I remember dying on these floor things, that's for sure. And we'll just soup our way all the way up to the top there. But all we really need to go is right to here. So let's go ahead and bring this out. Like this. Maybe a little extra over here. And there we go. All right, now we have access to go all the way down that side. Okay, now we need to go up, and this one's already connected. We got to get that top one first. Oh, let's need to go one more. And we'll soup in another line there. We're getting there. Little by little. Little, you know, malfunctions there. Trying to get this in. And then we got to do this as a neutral. There we go. Does this have an entrance? It does. That entrance is powered. We have to get the one underneath there. Because that one's just going to shoot us out of there and we'll die. Because there's no connection between the one at the top and this one. Up here. So there. Alright, now time for some more testing. There's only one guinea pig around, and that's me. So, guinea pig Kismet, gonna try it out. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa! Look out! Yeah! That's working good now. Alright, let's go the other way. Going back up. I think we have an success there. We ran the power. We combined our resource into one line. We brought our power all the way up. Or in the case of power eventually, it's actually going to go down because I have my power up at this level. But that's a GG. No more ramps. No more ramps. No more ramps. Okay. Let's get to work on our upgrades also for down there. For our MK2s here, which we need to make some of that stuff. So let's go down there. I've got some of that stuff on me, so let's go. One of the things I suggest whenever using Hyper 2s, have some sort of backsplash. See how that thing's there conveniently stopping me from getting shot clear across the zone? I suggest to have a backsplash. Now, if you have it too close, you will die. You can also slow yourself down and even turn around in the tube by holding down the opposite direction. So if you're going up the tube or down the tube, you hold down S, and then the little guy will stop and turn around and go the other way. Or actually, the little girl or the woman will turn around and go the other way, because actually the protagonist of Satisfactory is female, and that's fine. It's okay by me. I don't care. I don't care either way. All right, let's do a battle, and we'll come back to battle. Right there we go. How many peeps we got? We got a bunch. You know what? I'm gonna give you 1,000 Kids Cats for being super patient. I appreciate you. You know what we'll do here? We'll go ahead and do this battle. We'll go a little bit more, and then I'm gonna check in on the family, see what they're doing. Let's see. Huh. I'm gonna send him a text, see what's up. All right. Send him a text, see what's up. Because I see she's not home right now. She's driving my kids all over the place, I'm sure. My wife's feeling much better, by the way, for those of you who sent well wishes in. I appreciate you big time. She got COVID a couple weeks ago, and she's feeling much better. She was down and out, man. I was really scared. M. Stardust Akia Subi. She's actually calling me. Hold on. Going AFK for a second. I'll be right back. My wife is funny. She called me to tell me that she's going to let me know what we're doing for dinner when she gets home. So she called me for that, everybody. She couldn't just text me that. My wife is funny. My wife is funny. Going on 29 years this Valentine's Day, everybody. With my wife. 29 years together. You know how it is. You have your ups and downs, but she gets more beautiful every day and wonderful. And I just get older. Women, I think, in that case, luck out. You know, some peeps, they just luck out with their genes. They get to look young a lot longer than the rest of us. I look like I've been, beat up a little bit too many times by life. I've been through some stuff, if you know what I mean, everybody. I'm sure you can relate. You've been through some stuff in your life. All right, we come down, and what are we doing? We're upgrading our stuff. That's what we're doing. We're upgrading our extractors. So she's out and about. She's going to come back and let me know what the heck we're up to here. And I always check in on everybody, see what everybody's doing, what we're doing for food. Is there anything going on? Something I should know with my family every day. It's good to have good communication with your family, everybody. Know what's going on. What am I trying to do? Production. And then I'm going to need this. We can kind of just set off to the side there. And then we're going to need also our crafting bench. Let's just put it right there. And there we go. Okay, so we need our crafting bench. So, whoa, we can make a crazy ton of those. 380. Probably don't need that many. Or actually, let's find out how many we need. Let's go in here. Let's clear our list over here. We're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need 20 of them. See how nice that is? How it just like puts a little to-do list for you in there. I love that. In there. Now, we're going to set up this encased industrial beam production at some point here. But for right now, I'm just going to manually make it. Because look how much faster it goes. It makes like 2 of these per minute, everybody. Or 5. I can't remember. It's not a lot. That's why I don't like the 2 I don't like is reinforced iron plates and encased industrial beams. Because it just makes it way too slow for bigger production. The ones that actually make a lot are the steel beams. The steel beams are the jam, man. It'll make an absolute ton of those. Even if you don't have a lot of coal and a lot of iron, it'll still make an absolute ton of those. And then you have a ton of those, you can run your level 3 belts wherever you want to go and do all of that. We'll make a few extra here. There we go. And now what we want to do is do some upgrades. Now here's a little trick I'm going to show you. What we're going to do is we're going to make 2 of these, not 4. Now what that's going to allow me to do is upgrade this one and right here like that. There we go. But if you notice that I still have one left over. And the reason why is because it gave me one back from the one that's already there. So great little trick. But eventually you'll end up making at least one more. And the reason why is because if I go to try to upgrade the next one, like this, it'll say, sorry, you don't have enough of the thing. I think it should automatically realize that you already have one there and then do the thing and the stuff and the thing, but it doesn't. But hey, you know what? We'll just make one more. At least we didn't have to make 4. You just make 3, and you're going to end up with 1 left over anyway. Now, let's go ahead and upgrade these, and boom, now we are looking sharp. Look at this, everybody. 120. We just doubled our production. We're at 240. Now, later on, you'll see me overclock these suckers. I won't even go get 50 nodes. I'll use just a couple nodes that I have and just keep overclocking and overclocking those nodes to get those going. But all right, now we just need to make sure that thing is flying out of there as quick as possible. We got a level 3 belt right there. Now, when you have a level 3 belt and you're running at 120, you should see a gap, right? Because that's running at 270. If you don't see a gap there, then there's something wrong with your belt. Because this is only 120, right? So that's going, you know, double the speed plus a little more. So you should see that gap. Now, if something is not running fast enough, you won't see a gap. And then sometimes you'll see a gap every other one. Sometimes you'll see a gap every 4th one, depending on the production and depending on the extraction rate. Now, eventually, I'll make that even double that again. And then again, on top of that, it'll be like 4 times the original, which is 60. It'll go 120. Then I'll go 240, and then I'll take 240, and I'll make 240 even more. It'll be like 500 coming out of there. I'll just round it up. About 500 ore coming out of there at any given time. We need to have fast enough belt for that, though. And I believe these are what's known as coarse nodes. They're the worst nodes you can get, I think. So this is a normal node, because it said 60 and it's double. You know, this is a normal node. So 60, doubling up. Coarse nodes are 30, so it would be 60 right now instead of 30. There we go. There we go. That's the correct information. So there we go. We got that fixed up, ready to rock, looking sharp. I don't know why we have this back here, but we'll just take that out. And just put a smaller wall in. That's I put the wall in as a stopper. So it won't shoot me clear across the thing. Let's test it. Now watch this. I can change direction in the middle of it. And there we go. I just seen if it was going to kill me or not. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you take damage depending on how fast you hit and what you hit and all of that as well. Now, all right, we got a lot. That was just the iron, everybody. We got a lot more to do as we work our way across all of our various resources here. But that's looking sharp. I like that. Okay, now we got our thing running across here, which is pretty iffy. I think we can clean that up a little bit. Maybe run it nice and sharp across here. So let's start at the end and work our way backwards. And let's go ahead and also get this kind of back in here where we can get back up to here. Oh, this is the one that's right. It's shortened because of the bottom part. Let's see. We've got to use our little smaller ramp here. And then we've got to take this out. Actually, we should start. Oh, well, we got this. Oh, we'll take that ramp out eventually. You know what? Let's just take this long ramp out now. There we go. And then we can just move this back. There. We'll take this out. Take that out. Grab this. Put that there now. And see what this does, it steps up twice. So it steps up the first little ramp, and then it does like a half ramp. I don't want to quick switch language. Stop it. Get out of there. I want to get into this menu. And then there's another little mini ramp right there. So it's like it goes up, then it goes up, and then it goes up, right? And Fred, get out of here, Fred. Darn Fred, always up in my business. Why you got to be up in my business, Fred? Huh? Why you got to be all up in my business when I'm trying to work here? I love you, though, Fred. You're so cute and cuddly. Let me just give you a big old hug. Little cute and fuzzy little Fred. Walking right through the middle of my base. Fred, go over there and play over there out of my way. Crazy Fred. All right, I hate stuff on the floor, everybody. No more floor stuff. Out you go. All right, bam. Let's do this proper. Okay, let's replace this, though, with a new one. We could have made our thing up here. Let's go ahead and do this over here. Every one of these, we're just going to have a nice little side area here where we have our production. We have a nice little equipment workshop. We need that. We'll put it right over here. Get it turned around the right way. There we go. Put it right. Too steep. Oh, I got to go out just a little bit more. Nice little equipment workshop right here next to the thingy. Maybe out just a little bit. There we go. And then a nice little crafting bench. Right there. Okay, there we go. We need one more portable miner. So we can just replace it without having to take it out and rerun it. Though, we could probably just take it out. We could have just took it out because we're going to replace all of this run line stuff anyway. But, oh well, we'll just leave it now. And then, bam, replace it. Perfecto. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do a bit of what I call elevated work. Where you go ahead and put this up like this. Then we're going to go ahead and use a merger. Go ahead and look and see where that lines up. Let's say right there. It doesn't matter which way that one's rotated. The one at the top is the most important of which way it's going. And I want to go the other way. These two don't matter because we're going to get rid of those. And it's going to come out this way and then run up like the other one does. And then once we have this established, by the way, we can continue to run lines over here and keep running them up in the same spot. And that's what we're going to be doing. We'll run that line a bit nicer, and we'll run it over here and get it going. Now, probably also want to extend this out, go up to this other level, extend that out, so I can use that ramp also to bring it up over here, and then the same with the copper over there. Now, those will be the only 3 run lines I have running up, and everything else is going to feed to it if I want to, or even easier, I will have trains later on that will go and pick up all the stuff and bring it back. These will be the only 3 lines that are really running from down below here for now, and maybe we might run them all if they're nearby. Like I know there's another node over there that we could tie into and tie into the rest of our run here. All of that stuff we can do, but we'll work on that later. So over here, we're going to remove the power lines. Let's redo all of our power lines here. Because these power lines suck. Stay a while. Listen. That's better. This over here. There we go. Let's see. And we want to run much nicer power. Okay, so we want to run our power. Let's say right here. And again, one of my favorite things in the early game is these double walls, because what happens, these double wall poles also give you 8 connections, because it gives you 4 on each side. So now you got 4 on each side connecting in there. You run 1 power to it, and then you really got 3 on this side, and then 4 on the other, because you got the 1 connection you start with. So basically, you got like 7 connections you can do on that one thing. And before you even unlock all your cadmium and all that other fun stuff that you'll unlock later on. All right, so that'll be direct connect there. And then this one will direct connect across to this one. Now, oh, where do we want this one to run? Let's say right to there is good. Oh, it's too long. Too long? No. Just didn't feel like doing it. All right, now there we go. So now we got that connected across there, and we got one central line running up there. And then again, this power is going to get moved up to the top, so we'll just run it temporarily right now, but just so we can use our hypertubes. Now, one of the things I also suggest, and I'm going to be working on this as well. Now again, we're working real slow, everybody. We're not in any giant hurry. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to build it for the long term, right? Could have probably just left that pole there for now. There we go. We're building it for the long term. Well, we're doing a lot of the building in the very beginning. Oh, and we can pick all these up now, too. Or not, because we're out of inventory space. And throw all that away. Oh, you can hold down control and drag that in there. I don't think I've ever tried that before. I learned something new. Look at me and my smartness. Alright, what else we got? We got control, drag, control, drag. Yeah, I didn't know you could control, drag that into there. That's cool. I like it. It'll basically throw all of that particular type of resource away at the same time. We don't need to have those down there anymore. We good. We good. We can go ahead and cover that up now. Okay, and that was just at the very beginning of the game. So now we got this. Now this is going to go out from the side here and go up now at our faster level, level 3. Then how do we turn this one? This one we turned backwards. So let's just follow the same process we did on that one. So run it up, we turn it backwards. Good to go. Now we need to run that one over here much nicer than what we've got it right now. And I feel like we could run it, say, along this way. And let's say to here. And then line that up going like that. So let's just make this same thing. So we're going to need 3, though. So we're going to need this one. Like this. And then this. That means we got to go back by 1. And then we'll need this. Yes, yes. Okay, now we got it. And that'll have to run across there. Now we got the dirt in the way, though. So, let's do this instead. Let's move this over. And I feel like I kind of want to leave that in there. Let's say you're running this way. You can get up there from that side as well. But we'll also run a line... one more out, I think. And then this to here. And then this one more out. You just zoop that. See, if you know to do it in the beginning, you could have just zooped it. Okay. And so we'll run the line up like this. And then it will go across. And then we'll have it up nice and high, and it will connect right there. Okay, and then we can just reverse work our way back, and by the time we get all the way back to where we're going, it should then connect in just fine. All right, so we'll grab this and run it this way. But notice it says it's going that way because it automatically knows that that's an input, not an output, so it knows which direction to run the conveyor belt. And then we'll run it, say, to here. Hanging off. Yeah, it's hanging off. I don't like them hanging off there. All right, everybody, I'm back. Put a 1 in the chat when you can see and hear me, which will be in about 10-20 seconds for most of you. Wow, that was weird. I was sitting there playing. All of a sudden, my streaming PC went off, and then my gaming PC's monitor turned on and off. But that one didn't go off. My other machine didn't have any problem. But this, my streaming PC was not happy. Was definitely not happy with that. I just installed a hard drive in there too. I hope this isn't like symptoms of it having problems down the road. I mean, it's pretty easy. You just plug in the power and you plug in the I plug in the SSD. So yeah, it just decided to turn itself off and restart. I don't know what all of that is about. But I say we just get back to it. Now, wife's out getting some food, so I talked to her while we were out. I talked to her that she's out getting some food, so when she gets the food, then we're going to stop and take a break and then go have some food and do all of that. And then we'll come back later and play some New World. But for right now, let's get back to some Satisfactory. Let's go. All right. Well, it always takes a while to start. If my computer, that computer goes off, man, it takes a while to get it all started back up again. I had so many little buttons and things I have to start, and I have to start in a certain sequence, whatnot. So if everything goes off the rails, then we know what's up. sure my thing is lagged out. Yeah, if you guys see any issues now, like the alerts aren't working or nothing. Oh, it messed up my love train again. Let me fix that. Over here. Over here and over here. Sub goal. It messed up my sub goal. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's working now. Let's keep going, everybody. Let's keep rocking some Satisfactory here. I was on a roll there, too. Finally getting all my stuff connected. So we're running this here. And then we're going to run this from here, right over to here. Now, one of the things that's going to do is do this not beautiful connection. And I'm going to show you how to fix that and make it beautiful. So what you do is you go ahead and line this up by the center of this. And you go 1 and then 2. Oh, 2 right there. And then what you do is you run this line to this one first. Like this. And so that's going to give you that nice 90. And then you just take this out. And then you just connect this onto there. You got yourself a nice beautiful 90. Just like that. Easy peasy. There we go. And then we'll upgrade all of this as well. And we'll bring this down, let's say, to here. And this one we could probably go a little bit right. Again, I like to have it up off the ground so, you know, you can go underneath it and whatnot. I don't use the bottom one. Very rarely do I use the bottom one. I usually use the second one up just to keep it up off the ground. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start running this stuff nice and straight so I can double stack it. Eventually, if I need to. And that one's going to run right into there. We should probably divert this. Because we're going to probably add another one. And we probably could do it now. We could add another one over here. Let's go ahead and do it while we're at it. Oh, not enough space. Not enough space in this place. Not enough room to go zoom. What do we want to put down? Maybe some of this concrete. Nope. I need a ton of it right now. We need to get this off of here first. Okay, and there's another normal node here. Let's go ahead and start this at a level 2. What can I not afford? Oh, I don't have any modular frames. Used up all my modular frames. Let's make some more. I forgot how many I needed. How many do I need? I need 10. I put that over there to remind me. It has a really great thing on the side there that really helps you a lot when you are doing this type of game where you can see how much of each thing that you need. There we go. That's good enough. Let's pick it up here. There we go. All right. I feel like we want that one to go that way. Now, if I take this one and I combine it into here, it's going to be too much. This is 240 right here, and it goes up to 270. Hey, sorry, what's 70 minus 40?
70 minus 40 is 30.
It's 30. This is going to be running at 120. And really all I can add to this line right now is 30. But later on, I can go ahead and merge it in there. But I might as well use the line since I've got it there, right? I might as well use it to add that little extra something, something. You know what I mean? A little extra something, something. Right over there. Now we got to take all this out again. Oh, God. Stop. doing whatever that is. All right. I'm going to take all this back out, take this out. Now it's going to be in my way. I have a tendency to build stuff, and then like 2 seconds later, it's always in the way. I don't know. Doesn't matter where I put those boxes, they always seem to be like in the way of everything. All right, so we'll take this. Or run it this way, but it automatically knows that it's going that way because it knows that's an input. And then we need to get this over to there. So now we need to put this up here. You know, I kind of feel like going this way with it. Do sham a little sham right here. Let's go forward by 1. See how that looks. Perfect. All right, nice. And then, same thing over here. We're going to have this go out like this. We're going to line both of those up and then off by 2. 1, 2. There we go. And then up. And then when you run this out, what it'll do is it'll have a nice 90 connection when it's there. At least as good as it can. You got to think that the bottom thing here is a little bit different from the actual foundation. I mean, you can line that one up, but then all the rest of them be off too. So it doesn't really matter. You don't really want to line it up on there. I actually have mine lined up by the world grid. So if I go build something way over there, in theory, it would run back and connect here. Now, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But most of the time it works, and that's what's important. All right, another power line running straight down to there. Very nice. Okay, now that should start extracting eventually. And I see our lights are off here. Huh, that one's not powering up. And this will take out. And that should be on. Why is that power not on? Runs to here, connects to there. Oh, we got something going on. Back here. Aha! Kismet done screwed it up. I connected it to the wall, but not to the actual connector. And that's how you know, everybody. You see that it's not, there's no green lights, nothing's working, nothing's running. And you're like, what the heck? Why is nothing running? And then you figure out you done messed up, and then that's how you fix it. And now, because that other one should have started up. That's what was a dead giveaway. And now they're all starting up. There we go. So even though this is not going to really give me the full 120, we'll put it in there, and later on we'll come back and we'll upgrade all of the lines. And so it will be actually at that faster level when we unlock our higher end conveyors. But hey, we'll get that little extra going for now. Since we're over here working anyway, and we might as well get it going on. The same thing over here. Let's go ahead and divert this. What do we want to do this? We're going to kind of dogleg this, I think. Let's go ahead and put this in by just a little bit. I'll bring it across to here. And then we'll start doing long runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. Ah. I like to do it on the seams in between because it's easier to count. I mean, you could literally do it in the middle if you want to, but it's just easier to count if you do it on the actual seams of the pieces. And this one needs a lot more zooping. Zooping! Like that. Now, we could also be running our power while we're at it. We've still got a connection here, so let's go ahead and say something like that. Let's go ahead and use a double power connector. What about not there? Let's go up one more. Like that. Okay. Let's see how that looks. It looks perfecto. Like it. All right. Awesome. Because we're going to have to run power to these ones out here too, so we might as well do that while we're here fixing our run lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6. There you go. Now I could, in theory, grab that copper and run it over this way, but we're already running it out there and using that one kind of like our Rosetta Stone of the center of what we're working on. And then we also have another node out here. And I think we'll just spice this one up a little bit. We'll take all this stuff back out. And then we'll go ahead and bring our... Yeah, nope. There we go. Nope, not there. This one. There we go. Let's go with something like that. And we'll go in. Get our Mark II here. Oh, we need more thingy things. So again, we'll make a little nice little spot over here for our workshop. And our crafting bench. There we go. And let's say modular frames. I can't even remember what it said. It was modular frames and reinforced or encased industrial beams. Or actually, hold on. Let's do that again. Let's get it on our to-do list. There we go. Now we know how many to do. 10 of those as well. Okay, now what we're doing is we're scaling up. While we're working on all of our lifts and we're working on all of that stuff, we're also scaling up our things to level 2, so we're going to get a lot more of those right there. And then we just happen to be able to make 10 more, but I don't have enough space. Let's get rid of this right here. Oh, there we go. And let's go ahead, get that going. Go. There we go. Welcome back, streamer. I am back. Yeah, sorry about that. My whole PC decided to go zoinks and restart. I don't know what's up with that. I hope it's not a thing that's going to happen over and over again. I don't need any more technical problems to really want to solve. Okay, so we got that going. Now we need to get our Mark II back in, or Mark II in there. Our Mark I we took out. And then something like this. I'm thinking, or maybe out further. Let's turn it the other way. And then it's going to give us a little distance in this direction. Yeah, like that. And then we can go ahead and run it like this. Actually over by 1. Run it like that. Take these out of here. And then take all of this out. Not that. Cool thing is you can take out like 50 things at the same time, like that. Whoosh. Bye-bye. Takes it all out at once. There we go. See, we don't need to use all those other resources and have that other stuff down. We're not going to do anything with it. I think that's just me and my crazy ideas. My wife has changed her mind. What she wants to eat. That's funny. Oh boy. Now I got to go figure out what I usually get. Okay, everybody. I got AFK. Hold on. I got to AFK and go deal with my wife is funny, everybody. She's like, you know, it's like when your wife asks you what you want. She's not really asking you what you want. She wants you to say something so she can shoot it down. So I always say pizza, and she either says yes or she shoots it down. And 99% of the time she'll shoot it down. No, I don't want pizza. But occasionally she says yes. But other than that, then she just tells me what she wants. And this is one of those cases, right? She was going to get one thing, and now she's going to get another. So let me go tell her what I want or figure out what I want, and I'll be right back. That took some work. That's why I stopped streaming earlier, everybody, because right about this time, there's family, and you're doing a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. I'm sure a lot of you could relate. I was doing a lot of family stuff. Trying to get that stuff going on, you know, trying to balance a lot of stuff, trying to, you know, do streaming, trying to do my guild, trying to do all that stuff at the same time is very, very involved. But we'll get it going here. All right, that's looking sharp. I like how that looks. And let's run over here and get this going as well. Let's just hope that that is Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that is perfect. Perfecto. I think. Oh, maybe I miscounted. Yeah, miscounted by what? Let's just put it in the middle somewhere. It doesn't really matter. Just say here. Ah, out of rods. It's always something, everybody. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, making a little thing here. A little equipment workshop in the back here. Oh, we gotta take the rods back out. Here's how you get your rods back. You just take this back. And then, oh no, we should make the crafting bench first. And then with a crafting bench, in theory, I could make some more rods here. Luckily, I picked up some raw ore there. We're always out of something. All right, there we go. Now, back to work. Let's go right here. Okay, now I don't trust this, so I'm going to disconnect it and reconnect it. I always find it safer to disconnect and reconnect. And we got to remember to get some more poles while we're at it. Rods, I guess. Okay, there we go. Now we got to get this power from over here to over there. So again, we'll go ahead and just make ourselves a nice little wall. It might reach that far. Maybe. Maybe. And we'll do our double wall connector. And our goal is to try to get this stuff kind of revamped here at the bottom. And get that stuff running up there. So later on, all we have to do is just upgrade the lines. And then we're good. Yeah, that reaches just fine. And then we can start this back up again. Oh, it should fire up. All right, and that's going to run it nice. See how much cleaner that is? It's much cleaner than just running along the ground. Whatnot, I like it better, and that's what's important. When it's your game and you're playing it however you want, if you like it, then that's the most important thing. Not what other people want you to do, what you want. Okay, so those are all upgraded. This is level 3 now. This is level 3 lines. This is all good to go. We got all that. Power run there. Okay, and we got our stopper. We got our stuff running here. Look at this. We don't have this big ramp there anymore. We got the beautiful sunlight coming down until we cover it up with the rest of our base up there. Maybe we should make little, like, sun holes. Maybe make it so it's just like that center part has no thing, so that when the sun's coming up and going across, it still shines down here. I don't know. I think it seems like a lot of work for nothing. Okay, so now we're going to combine our two lines together. Now this should be going up. Okay, it is going up now. Okay. Now this over here should be running in there. Why is this one not running in there? It's got 100 in there, but it's not connected properly. Oh, look, I think that's messed up. That looked messed up from this side. Yep, it's not. It's going in there, but I don't like it. It's not aligned. Let's take all this out. All right, let's try to align it again. And we're out of rods. Always something. That is not aligning to that. Move it over just a little bit. Oh, it's not aligning it because this is not aligned to the things. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's just do it on the ground level. Yeah, see, that's not going to align to that because this is on a, it's on a different angle than the rest of this. Okay, and there's no way to see it. One of the things would be nice to just snap to the inputs and outputs of this, which it does have if you hold down control, but it doesn't do it when you're on foundations. It doesn't snap to that right there. So I'm going to need to bring this out a little bit, I think. Yeah, let's just bring that out, and then we have plenty of doing this. Or actually, we might as well just lift it if we're going to do that. Let's just do that. Okay, let's just lift it up like this. And we'll offset the merger enough so that we can just run a line. Oh. From here to there. There we go. All right, and then this into there. Take this out. So are we doing this again? We were doing this backwards. That way. And there we go. All right, that's what we want. Problem solved. Okay, now we got one more problem to solve out this way. Do we have our vehicle? We do. Let's go for a little ride. I should get all of our stuff back on our character as well. Let's go. Now you know why this ramp is here. Okay, let's go ahead and fill this in out to here. Now that we have more concrete, we'll take all this power out. No longer need all of that. It's going somewhere, so take that out. Take this ramp out now. Really make this look nice. Right over here. Okay, and then we'll run this out. There. Doesn't quite align there. Yeah, tree. We got just the thing for it. Ah, it ran out just before I could get it. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, we need to put a crafting bench down before we run out of rods again. Put it up here in the front. Okay, do we got any leaves on us? We do not. Alright, let's go grab some bushes. Bushy, 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 bush! Got it. Woof. Okay. Make some biofuel. Just need a little bit. I don't like the stuff to go through my foundations. It's really just a me thing, but there you go. I don't like it. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. All right, there we go. Now, see what we do is we work our way backwards. That's why I came over here first, and I work my way backwards from up here, so I know where the ramp is going to match up. Down. Is that going to perfectly match up? By complete accident? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so, but that actually was pretty close to perfect. Now all I'm going to do is just put a little one in here to try to finish up that bottom. Yeah, that's cool. That worked out really well. Now we can drive our vehicle up and down and all over that. We need to get over here. So we can take our main hypertube and then just drive our vehicle this way or that way. And we're good. Okay, and we're upgrading this one to a Mark II. That's the other thing we're doing. So let's get our production. Let's hit this. Let's make another. Oh, I don't have. Oh, wait, it's like slightly turned too. It's slightly turned. I don't like that slight turn. I'm going to take it out. Not enough resources, but then again, too much resources. Oh yeah, I gotta go. This reminded me, I gotta go to my physical rehab on Friday. I'll get back to it. And all right, that's good enough. I'll grab this stuff over here, and we gotta make some more over here. We're always making something, everybody. I find in this game. And I have a ton of these modular frames back there. What do we need? Reinforced iron plates. I have a ton of those back there, which we'll have to grab to replace that. But no worries. We've got our little car. We're ready to rock. Let's go. Now, eventually I'll add a hypertube over here as well when we redo these lines. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. So each of these kind of ones, I probably won't do this one off to the side. I'll just do these 3 primary ones. Right now, we can just go like this. Run over here. Get out my vehicle, pick my vehicle up, and poof! Up we go. Hypertube. Awesome! I use hypertubes like elevators, man. They work really, really well for that. Bam, here we are. And we grab our vehicle again. Throw her down. Awkwardly. I knew that was coming. Alright, little factory cart. Why are you so weird? Why are you so freaky? You're such a freaky freak. You little cart. Throw it way over there. I just want to see what happened. What was going to happen? Okay, let's go. Let's get on over here and just grab some of these, and we don't have to stop. We don't have to keep making them. The question is right here. Where are they making them at? Right here. Yeah. Whoa, got all turned around. Boom! How about a nice stack of a bunch? Let's just take 50. Let's just take 100. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about it. Now we out. And while we're at it, stop by and get a bunch of these rods from over here. Put that stack back. A stack of 200. I got some of those laying around somewhere. I think it's back over here where we were working on our original input. So we're just working on our inputs here. We're starting to establish our different storages for our different stuff. Now, I don't need to go flinging off the side anymore in my little cart. I just need to go in this hypertube. And it'll take me right back. At a really accelerated speed, too. Well, bam! Wall! And then put my car down again. Now, one of the things you can do, everybody, you make multiple of these carts and just leave one down here. And then leave another one by your main base and leave another one wherever it is. And sometimes I'll do that. I'll just leave them laying around. I might leave this one down here and I'll make another one for up there. And then I'll have to keep running after it. Whoa, oh, God. I got this. I got this. I got it. We don't got it. Now we got it. No, we don't got it. Now we got it. Let's go. Oh, God. It's slippery. It's sliding all over the place. Woo. All right, now we need to get back up there. So we're going to need ourselves a nice little ramp here. Let's just make a nice big wide ramp. So in the future... Oh, now it's not letting me pick it up again. Knock it around a little bit. Oh, doing that weird thing again. Alright, fine. It's acting freaky. Alright, now we good. We can get up here without getting knocked off of here. Okay, that was a lot of running around just for that one thing, huh? Okay, and we'll turn it this way. We'll kind of line it up a bit better. No matter where I put this stuff, always in the way. Okay, now this is going to have to be redone up here now. As well. Take that out. And then we're going to run it at a faster speed. And we'll go up there and we'll work on that up there. Now we need the power. This game is one of those games you can just play and play and play and play and feel like you're not getting that much done. But, you know, again, I'm taking the long route here, everybody. We're not taking the shortcuts. We're not going zoom zoom through the whole game. We're just taking our time, enjoying the journey. Okay, so again, that should be green. Why is that not green? Why you no go green? I must have missed it. I must have missed it back there. Hold on, we'll just get our vehicle. Whenever you transition like that, you should slow down, because otherwise it'll just flip you off the side most of the time. Whoa. Something funky going on there. Oh, in the back, right there. Yep. This one. That's the second time I've done that today. I'm getting rusty. But at least I know what it is. That's the hard part. Knowing what you screwed up is harder than knowing how to screw it up or how to do the thing. It's a great figuring out how to troubleshoot it. Hydrate! All right, I'm on it. Hydration time. Ah, there we go. All right, good hydration action. Let's keep on rocking in the free world. Oh, yeah, it's working now. Okay. We got that working. We got these two back and combined. We got them doubled up now. So this stuff is running more, and that's running more. Now, all we really need to do... Not that. Oh, God. Pick this up. There we go. All we need to do is reconnect those lines there, and then reconnect those lines. Well, actually, you know what? I'll just probably leave the center hypertube for now. And I could always just walk up here. But that's a lot of work to run another line and to run all the hypertube stuff and use all the switchbacks and all that stuff. Later on, it becomes way easier, by the way, when you have your little hovercraft that you have. Because you can go up. While you're building upwards, you can just follow the power line up. It's so much easier. So I can always come back and add that later when I have those that ability to do that. I think actually with this right here, we'll add this like this. And then we'll just add that. Something like that. There we go. Anything else we need to do down here? I think we're looking sharp. I think that's all good. We just need to go up on top. Up on top is easy now because whooshy! Here we go. Whee! Up our hypertube we go. And then we just need to build out storage for those. And GG. Again, what we have is we have it coming through the floor here, and it's going into these boxes. These boxes are running into the thing here. Do we get our ticket? Hey, we got our ticket! Yay! Let's get it. Wow, it's got a long way to go now. 82,000. Okay, now what do we do with the other ticket? I think we left it over here. All right, you can hit F, by the way, to see what's in that particular box. It's incredibly useful. Okay, and then we grab this, and we get the hypertube wall attachment, right? That's what we're looking for? Yeah. That's what it is. Add it to the cart. Buy all. All right, now we're talking. Now, let's fix up our hypertube over here. Probably going to take that out and reconnect all that again. Okay, so we're going to put this here. And then we're going to make a hypertube transport. Hypertube wall hole. Let's make that number 8. And then we'll put it up a little bit so we don't keep getting sucked in there. Let's just hope this works from... Oh, wait, I put it on the wrong one. How do you clear one? There's a question. How do I clear? Just press 8 on nothing. How do I clear it out? That's a question. I don't think I've ever tried to clear something out. I don't know. Just change it to something else, I guess. I don't know. Oh, God. I just changed number 5. Number 8 to this. This is a thing. The other one is a splitter. A merger. Merger. This one's a splitter. That's a merger. Then all of that. All right, that's good. I need that ramp eventually anyway. Let's switch to our actual hypertube set. There we go. We'll set it to number 5. That's what we want to do. Transport wall hole number 5. Okay, there we go. Got that in. And now, oh, why does it not look like a hole? I don't know. I don't make the games. I just play them. And then entrance does not look like a hole. Oh. I don't know. Again, I don't make the games. I just play them, everybody. Oh, this got to attach from the back. I like to attach it from the side that where the wire's going to run to, so you don't see the wire running through the thing into there. It looks like it's working. Scary to try it. Let's go. Now it's working. Now the wall holes... Oh, bam, right in the wall. The wall holes don't seem to be working. I mean, they work, but they don't work, if you know what I mean. It doesn't cut a hole through there. I don't see a hole through there. So, yeah. Set that in the back now. And let's see if this is going to let us get this. I seriously doubt it. Yeah, see, for some reason this thing gets messed up. And then you have to, like, reconnect the whole thing. If I just take the hypertube out above it. It doesn't recognize it as a point. There we go. Now it does. What mode am I in? Noodle. Vertical. Auto 2D. Noodle. Vertical. Yeah, I like noodle for that one. I don't like how it goes like that. I'd like to come down and be square, but whatever. And now we got to get the one way at the top again. So we got to run up the ramp. Always something. Always a something. least we didn't have to take the connectors out again. Okay, there we go. That's it. Hopefully we don't have to mess with that anymore. But I really like it if you could, you know, the wall hole actually look like a hole and not where it looked like a thing was there. Yeah, see, when it opens up, it doesn't do it. I think that might be these new walls. I think it did it before, where you could see through it. Yeah, that's weird. Let's try the, we got any other things that are... That's floor. I don't think we have any other things that are wall holes right now. Conveyor stuff. Yeah, we don't have any other wall holes other than this one. I don't think. Let's test it. Well, it works. I don't like the fact that it clips through there, but it does work. That's what's important. And it looks nice. It's up against the wall. We'll roll it for now. Okay, now it's time to work on this over here. Let's get this going. Let's take out all of these ones that are way too thick. Oops. This we can take all out. Okay, so that's going to come through right to there. Kind of a bummer spot, though, because that's not going to line up very well with our wall holes here. But maybe, I wonder if these, I guess these could cross against, yeah, I guess they could cross against two separate foundations. Yeah, it works. Take this out. Take these out. Place them with these. With the 1 mils. Man, so much to be done. So much to be done. Okay, now, oh god. Pressed the wrong button. It made me feel like I was going to fall. And so we want this just to run to this. Boom. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. We want to run it down below. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what we need? We need a hyper tube that just goes down one. Whee! I could take the ramp. I could just jump down. Alright, so we need that one to come down. Right? We need to come down. Why do we need to come down? Oh, because we're running it under. That's why. We're running that stuff under. Okay. Let's assume that's right there. Perfect. Okay. That's going to there. Oh, we need to put where it's coming down to, so we can line that up. Over here. Well, same thing here, but we'll eventually I'll move all of this, and this will be all train tracks through here. Let's say this is the left side of this, and so we're going to be going in that direction. So we'll go ahead and start to replace all of these as well, like we did with our iron. And we're going to do that. We're going to put one of these over here temporarily, put all our stuff in. Grab all this out. Take that out. Okay. Get my stuff back. Oh, because this is in the way. Okay, what do we need here? We need a splitter of wire. Splitter right there. We want the input to be there. Yeah. And then want this there. We had concrete. That needs to be closer. Let's try that, and if it's too close, then we'll do it. Nope, that's perfect. Perfecto. And that's going to go to there. Okay, so that's going to go. This we don't need up here. That's going to, because what it's going to do is going to run underneath, so you don't see any of the run lines, and the run lines aren't in our way when we're working. My ramp over here. So that they're not in the way when we're working or when we're building stuff up on this level. You won't have all that stuff in your way. Come on, just trying to turn my light on. Down there. That's what I call a run level. They call it a sandwich level. So now you got this, and then we can see it there. And let's take all. And there's one out. Grab these smaller ones. Normally I use at least the 2 meter ones, but I feel like in this build I'm just going to use the 1 meter ones because what the heck. All right, we'll take all that out so we can see that a little better. Then we want this to go number 7 to go up, and let's just turn it that way, and then this one to come down. Turned in the right direction. What the heck? Fine. All right. It's up to something. Why will you not make a thing? I think it's just trying to trip me up. Does it now. Just trying to trip me up so it was going the wrong way. I'm telling you. That's what it's trying to do. I don't like it either, so I'm going to take it out again. Just trying to put it in. Maybe I'm too far away or something. So funky chicken. Nope. Watch, I'm going to end up having to go up there now. Because there's something attached to the top. Alright, hold on. Actually, could have just taken it out. Take that thing out of the top. Here's a little trick when you're trying to find your ramps. Is to go in and make a wall on both sides. Like that. Makes it easy to remember where your ramp is. You don't feel like you're about to walk off to your doom. We can always fix that top one. We want to get this bottom one working. Alright, there we go. Now from here, oh god, now it's going the wrong direction. It's always something. What the heck? Why does this take so long? You found to clear, you have to replace. Yeah. I moved something already on the bar to the space. I want to clear it, move it back. You need to attach from the shop to make holes for pipes. Hypertrusion. What does unlurk do? I don't know. I don't think I've ever used unlurk. I don't think we have a command for unlurk. I think he just, like, made that up as well. I guess someone else has an unlurk command. I know I don't. Alright, let's do that. Really awkward. These floor hole things are cool, but they work real awkward. They don't work as clean as the wall hole ones usually do. Well, we'll get it. We want it to go in a certain direction before we do the thing. Now, if it would just make the thing the first time I did it, there we go. And I must have pressed it 15 times. Okay, now in theory that should work. We'll know by going up there and checking that box. Oh, I see it working already. Yep. All right, there we go. We got that working. Yay, us. Yay for us. Okay, we got that working. Let's go ahead and now take out the rest of these. Boom, until it starts dropping on the ground. Right there. And we got to take all this stuff out. Redo most of this. Use our 1 mils. 1 meters, really. Now we're getting somewhere, everybody. Little by little, though. Just, you know, sometimes you got to solve those problems along the way. But I feel like we're getting now onto a roll, except for just put that the wrong way. I always assume it's going to pick up the direction of the one I'm picking up, which would be great. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Don't blame me. Come on, get in there. Oh, I don't have enough thingies. I gotta run back over here to my resources. Let's put all this away first. There we go. And what do we need? More pipes. We out of pipes? Oh, looky, looky. We're out of pipes here. Okay. Okay, is that the thing? Is that the thing that's going on here? What do we do with our vehicle? Put it in here? Yes. Okay, let's just take all that out now. Get the vehicle handy. We're on it. Meep, meep. Okay. Now, we haven't had our production on all day yet. We still have tons of those. Because those got made over the weekend. Or over the week, over last week. Because I just let that stuff run. Now, we'd like to get encased industrial beams going and anything else we can go, but I have a feeling we're going to run out of time, everybody. This stuff is very involved. It takes time. But again, we're building it for the long term and not just the short term. And usually, like when you're building it at the node and you're running it and you're doing all of that, you're building it for the short term. Eventually, you're going to have to come back and revamp a lot of that stuff. We're just kind of building it for the long term. so that when we get to the point in which we need all of these resources, and also are scaling up these resources, we don't have to constantly be checking and double checking it and remaking it and all of that stuff. Splitter. Line up, little splitter. There we go. And we're trying to get our input on this side. There we go. Once you get one down, then then the rest of them are fairly easy because it remembers the direction in which you had your stuff. So hopefully none of these rise up. Nope. Just don't hold down control and you're good. By the way, I'm double clicking right here, by the way. When you have a small distance like this, you can just double click it if you get in the right spot. It's much easier. Just click, click. And then now, oh, we didn't get that one. That one. And now, we should have that going all the way through. And then distributing all the way down. We'll go back and we'll replace these all with smart splitters. Eventually that say, hey, first run it all into this one. And if it starts to backlog, then run it into the next one and the next one, next one. So it has more storage. And you know, the kind of cool thing is we could have it merge back over here again, back to the last one, and just have that one running the lines, if we so desired. But right now, I desire to clean the rest of this junk up. Let's see. All right, let's clean all this up. We're shaping this whole base up now. Removing all this excess stuff. And this all in here by holding down control so we don't get anything in there we don't want in there. And then all of that up. And now we've got a nice little storage spots for all our stuff. And there we go. Okay, so that is done. Same thing here. We want to leave this open. Run this across here. Let's take this one out now. We're going to have a crossroad. Why we have that back so far? Oh, hold on. Nope, 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 nope. We got that back. It doesn't match up to the rest of our factory. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that. All right, this is going to actually, wall's going to be here. Just take the rest of that back out. Just need that for reference. So that's going to go to here. And this will be the back wall. Okay, okay, we got to do that again. We gotta revamp that. It doesn't line up to the rest of my resources, and eventually I want it to all line up. Okay, so let's take this one out right here, and we'll go. What we'll do. This all got to go forward. Here's what we'll do. We'll just put these over here, and we'll just put all that back in there. For now. Maybe that's what that was trying to tell me. I feel like sometimes the reason why stuff acts weird or stuff happens is trying to tell you something. It was trying to tell me, hey, Kismet, yo, bro, that floor hole is not where it should be. It should be up a bit. You know what? Let's line it up to this floor hole over here. That's what we're going to do. Where is this floor hole at? It is 2 in from the foundation edge. Something like that. Okay. Now we need to take this one out. And then line this up. Oh, perfect. Line that up to that. Okay. Let's go ahead and put in our lifter first. This way. And then our splitter that way. A little closer. Let's take this out. You always want to put your lifters in last. Always. That's the number one thing that screws you up is your lifter. And then we'll grab one of these, and let's get up on the top of it. Get on up there. And then we can line that up. Let's say there. Nice and close. Usually I don't like to do stuff too close because I like to watch it flowing, but I can see it's working in there. Let's take this one out. Drop those there. Drop all that back in there. Put this up. Put that in there. Holding down Control left clicking, by the way, in case you want to know how I'm doing that. Control left clicking, clicky, clicky, clicky. Now again, we're just working on like the raw resources, everybody. We haven't even worked on the factory, any of that. Now the factory part of it, where you're making a ton of stuff, that's the easy part. This part is the harder part because I'm running the lines from real long distances and trying to line all this up into little mini factories. Let's just take all these out as well. So figure out what you want is the harder part of doing anything. Once you know what you want, well then it's easy after that. You just got to run through the motions. But knowing what you want, that's hard. Like knowing what you want in love, knowing what you want in life, knowing what you want to do as a job. Those are all hard questions, everybody. Hard questions with even harder answers. Yeah. But that's how we live, everybody. That's how the life goes. I can tell you as an artist, the thing that takes me the most is figuring out what I'm going to make versus doing the actual art. It's like, what am I going to make and what is it going to be? And of course, the thing about art is it evolves as you go along as well. So it'll never be the thing that you originally told it anyway. It usually, like any plan that you make in life, it never ends up exactly like the original plan. Like, you know, hey, I'm going to go on to do this thing and that thing. And then when you're in the middle of doing it, you're like, oh, no, wait, this is way better. Yeah, that's how I like to do it. It's called iteration on what you're doing. I like to do the way better part for sure. And there we go. Okay, now that should get that going. Now we got to reconnect underneath. And I think this one will be ready to rock. I definitely need a connection to this underneath area too. Ah, there's a box up there. See that box? I hate those boxes. I hate those boxes. All right, where do we take it to? Oh, way up. Oh, and it's one of these big ones too. Darn it. All right, well that's got to be redone. Let's see if it auto adjusts the size back when I put the thing in. I seriously doubt it. That'd be a big fat no, everybody. Ah, yeah. Let's take that out. Oh, it automatically took the thing out on the top. Okay. Okay, now we kind of know where it's going to go anyway, which is going to be 1, 2 in. I'll just guess that. But I can't put the bottom one in yet until I do the top one, so it tells it what direction I'm trying to run it. It assumes I'm running it this way when I'm running it down from here first. So you got to do the top part first, and then the part underneath it. There is a sequence order to all this stuff. Well, let's get over here. Oh, that's dead on. Nice. Okay, so do that, and then tell it to go that way. Okie dokie. I had to take out the foundation so I can make the foundation skinny. I started using the big foundations, and I realized, oh, God, I don't want to do that. See all the big foundations I used? We got to go in and fix those eventually. Let's see if we can get this in here and working. We also... Oh, I forgot. I'm going to put our... Oh, God. I don't think I have... Do I have enough for one of these? I hope so. Please work. Yes. Yeah, yes. And not enough. Oh, man. Not enough. Back and forth and back and forth. And again, this is the toughest part of doing this. So early in the game is that you're doing a lot of walking. Well, it's not that far, just, you know, over here. No biggie. Now, I should have thought about it when I finished moving this stuff. Actually, I got to get the rest of this off of me. When I finish moving this stuff, I should have thought of grabbing all my resources. That would have helped a lot. I gotta get this box that's over here too, because that's gonna drive me crazy. Where'd you go, little box? There you are. Can I get it from here? Oh, it's just trying to make me die, huh? Well, no worries. I got you all figured out. Oh, or I don't, because I don't have the, I don't have my resources. Take that out. Boom, get them all back. I'm gonna come get you. Little box. A little bit of concrete there. All right, got that going. That's going there. We need to run down and run that line. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Put a 1 in the chat if you are enjoying all this fun building that we're doing today. I'm having fun. This is fun stuff. Trying something different that you've done before. And again, I've played for hundreds of hours. So, you know, I like to try new stuff. I'm loving this whole connected right way up real high like that. So you've got your raw resources basically running right underneath there. They're up out of the way. So if you're trying to, you know, transport down here, all your stuff's not in the way. Definitely need a hypertube though. I kind of feel like, you know what we should do is just put one right next to the one we've already got here. So let's go ahead and just add a bit of a hypertube here. And let's just take this ramp out for now. Then, you know what, while we're at it, let's just take out all of these big ones as well. Remake those. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I didn't see it on this one either. You know what? We gotta make it just so, don't we? This is what you'll do the most in this game, everybody. It can't be like that. It's gotta be just so. And then over here, God, we got a bunch of these big ones still in here. It's gotta be just how you want it. Like that. Alright, we gotta go up there and fix that one too. Let's have our ramp back here, but while we're at it, let's go ahead and do a hypertube as well. So we're gonna run that up by 3. And then we'll put this back in. And then we'll put some more in here so we don't go flying off the side, hopefully. And I highly recommend putting in a little stopper wall so you don't go flying off. There we go. And let's really just go to it. Let's stop screwing around here. Fill all that in. Okay. Now, we want another hypertube. Let's say right here. Okay, so we need a wall hole. Let's put it up a little bit. We're going to need an entrance, which we don't have enough stuff. Okay, again, make ourselves a nice little crafting bench. Let's say right there. And then, what is it we needed for the entrance was the case industrial beams. I'd love to get case industrial beams going, though I could probably get them going anyway, just from the resources that we have. Just from the stuff we already got set up. Alright, we want to connect this from behind so that we don't see the wire running all over. Where's our connector? Huh. Oh, there is none. There's none over here. Ah, okay. Man, we should have put one in between there. You know what? We'll just run another one. Let's go up here. Let's just run another one. Well, that'll be good because it'll connect. Or you know what? Let's just do it right. Let's just take this one out. Let's do it right. So we only have one line running down instead of having multiple lines running and then, you know, getting all convoluted. We want one nice looking line. That's what we want. Running right down from up there. Actually, I want to go up just a little bit more, but I'm going to put that one in. Oh, or not. I'm not going to put it in because I didn't want to go in. Let's just grab it from here this time. Let's go ahead and run it. Weird the way it's running that line. And so we'll say here. But we really want it to be up above. But since I'm going to be doing the double wall outlet, we'll put the double wall outlet in. We'll take this out. That just helped me line it up. And then we'll connect this down. There we go. And then we can use this to connect to that. And then we need our wall, our hole going upward. It's going to go up, not down. And this is going to be the floor hole. So we'll line up like that. We'll run this up to there. And I do not like how those are running. It's like you need to offset it so it looks cooler, because then it'll be like, you run it to here, then it'll be more straight down and angled. You know what? I'm just going to go with that for now. I don't like it, but I'm going to go with it. Now, let's put an entrance. We already got an entrance. We already got an entrance. Is that working? Doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, we got to run the power back up. We got to grab this one, or run it down. Grab this one. Let's hope we're in distance of being able to connect to that other one. Maybe. Look how cool that is, everybody. I could get that little, you could probably barely see it on stream. It's way down there. And I was able to connect that line so precisely from way down there. Again, this is why this game is so incredible. The building is amazing. It just absolutely crushes it when it comes to how precise and wonderful it is you can build stuff. Look at that, it's actually working. All right. Going up there, but we need to put the one up on the top, otherwise we get stuck in there like we did earlier. And then I had to fall to my doom. I just remember you wondering, so I thought I'd help you. I thought I'd help you. You'd help me a lot. There we go. I'm in the same spot in my game, making a mega build for a long term, but I'm doing it old school on the ground. At first, I built over the ocean, but I like the aesthetic of ground structures. Sky base is cool, though, too. Well, see, what I'm doing is instead of starting at the ground, I'm actually starting from the top and working my way down. The reason why is I'm starting with the end result. The end result, and again, it's much harder to work that way. The end result is the trains, right? That's the final thing, is the trains running all the resources from everywhere into the raw resources. And then the raw resources then go and they go into the rest of the factory. But you have to start where you're going to end up. And that's hard because you got a lot of the going up and down the ramps and you got a lot of doing all of that stuff. But I already know where my trains are going to go. And look how much room, because all of this won't be here. I'll move all of this. And this whole area here in the center is for the trains. And then each one of these little areas are going to become little mini storages and factories that are basically down the center here. Where all the trains bring in every resource from everywhere in the world. And they bring it to this one spot. And that one spot then has little mini factories. And this one's making plates. And that one's making rods. And this one's making dish. And that one's making that. And then also you have your power up at this level. So you just run the power up and all the water up. And then you have everything on this level. So if you have any problems, you got to add some more. Whatever you need to do, you're working in this upper level. Now, once you have your hypertubes in, it's not as a chore, as much of a chore as it feels right now, because you don't have to do, running back and forth like I'm doing. And then as you go along, if you're adding your hypertubes to your different levels that you're adding as well, like this, then you've got the ability to basically use it like an elevator. So. And I'll put a label on it, right? Run level, right? And then you go to your run level. And this will be like to the raw ore level. And then it'll take me to raw ore. So when I go in here, it'll just take me down one level. Now again, remember, probably add another one just for safety. Make sure to have those walls there in case that thing fires you out of there and like, bonk, and you bounce into the wall. Oh, I'm getting a message. Oh, dinner is here. I think we crushed that, everybody. I think we absolutely crushed that big time. Now, we got 2 of our 3 done, and it's kind of a bummer we didn't get our third one done. I was trying to get that third one done, but my darn computer acting all funny today. Now, all we need to do for right now, we can add all of these back. How many of these? What are we missing under there? I don't know. I'll add that one back. If we want to keep this running, we could run it in here. But you can see that this is already stopped. So it's not like I really need to run more of this anyway in there. And really all we need to do now, and that other side looks like it's already lined up to this side. So we just need to line that copper up over there. And now we'll have copper, iron ore. Oh, we got to fix our iron ore too. I got to remember to do that. Right over here. That's right. We had to fix because it was too thick. Let's put this back right there. Then we'll put our thing back in. Let's do that before I forget, because I'll be like, hey, why is my iron not working? I won't remember in 7 days. Now, the bummer thing is we're not going to really have anything running for the next 7 days, which is what you really want. This stuff running so you have that time. So what I might do is I'm going to go eat something, and then probably offline I'll come back and I'll add a little bit of production. Where is it? Turn my light on. I'll add a little bit of production, or maybe we can sneak it in right now. Hold on, let's try to sneak it in while they're getting all the food out and all of that. They still got 5 minutes till we're ready going to eat anyway. You got to bring it in from the car and all that. Let's sneak in some production real quick so it can convert a bunch of those. So let's put that there. And we need to get our stuff reconnected over this way. Yeah, so we need to get our 3 things reconnected. So that'll continue to run. So let's do that. Let's just do a quick connection. So this stuff will still run all the way to the end. We'll just quick connect this to that. We'll get in our vehicle. We'll try to get in our vehicle. There we go. Let's make sure that this stuff is connected. Let's take out our awesome sink now. We don't need that. We don't need this anymore. Take these out. And we'll run that into there. Run this into there. And we'll come back and pretty that up later. Let's just make sure that our stuff is coming out. Oh, what happened there? Oh, this is up. Oh, man. This is up by 1 too many. Trying to make my life difficult here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is in the wrong spot again. That goes there. We'll get it, everybody. Again, resilience and never give up attitude is how you win. Alright, and then this should go into there. Okay, that's coming up into there. We got to go back down here again, but now we got a hypertube. The hypertube's going to help us out. Yeah, see, very nice. Then we take this out of there. And then once again, turn our light back on. And then this out of here, into there. Yeah, see, we can see it moving. That's why I have that out of there. I want to see that moving, going up into there. But now we just take our hypertube right back up again. Very nice. And then we should see this going through here. Yes, I can see it in there. And then this coming out of here, going into there. Now, right now, actually, we don't need it running into the rest of these, really. But it doesn't matter because it's going to run for a week, which means it's going to backlog. That means it's going to stop. And it's going to stop running these 2 lines because these don't have anywhere to go. And then all the rest of those will fill up because these 2 will be filled and it will fill down the rest of that line. Now, definitely another thing we need to do is we need to get our power going across here again. So the rest of our factory has power. And that looks like it's all connected in. There we go. Rest of our factory getting that. This is siphoning that off. Eventually, by the way, we'll run this. We'll run that. Instead of running it there, we'll also run it underneath. So it goes to the other factory over there and whatnot. Again, this is just our raw storage. And I won't have these running across. They'll just come up here and store. And then they'll go right back down in the ground. And then they'll run this way, that way, the other way, wherever they need to go. in the long run. But for the short run, let's do that. Okay. That's looking good. Maybe we should add another box of concrete over here. Let's do that. Just because I feel like you can never have too much concrete. Right here at the end. Give it something to do. Give it something to do while we're out of the game. Whoosh. There it goes. All right. That whole production line is going to start up. Yep. This is running out here, and we need to get... What did I do with my vehicle? Over here. We need to get our copper going again. Let's do that first. Ah! Bad driving. I'm not really going to do anything with the copper, so I don't really have to fix it, but I'm going to go ahead and just fix it just because I don't like to leave stuff unfixed, if you know what I mean. Where are you at? There you are. And we're upgrading this all to level 3s as well. Again, we could wait till the end of, more of the end of the game to do this stuff. But, oh, what's my coffee cup flying up there? Oh, it's like a giant coffee cup. What the heck? Why am I... That's cool! I want a giant coffee cup. Oh no! What happened? What happened? Did we exceed our ability here? I don't know. My thing went off. My power went off. Oh, and this got to be reconnected here too. We lost power. You never want to hear that thing. Now again, this is always what happens when you're ready to eat. Everybody is you got to keep fixing stuff. Let's just run that over there for now. Because I couldn't see my power. I can't see it here either because it wasn't connected when it got shut off. Oh, we exceeded our max cons. Okay. What do we want to turn off? Okay, let's turn off this. This off. We'll cross connect this somewhere here. See if we can start it up now. Oh my God, look at that line. Look at that line. It's literally right next to it. Oh man, I don't know if we have enough room. We got to make more power. That was one of the things I wanted to try to get to today. Well, let's go have it do a. I think we can squeeze in just a little bit more at the end here, and then I gotta go eat. So let's squeeze that in. Let's make sure. Remember what I am doing. I'm going to make. It's O now. Encased industrial beams. So I'm going to need steel beams, and then I'm going to need that concrete. So, oh man. Oh, here's what we'll do. We'll run that back. All right, now we're about to make a big mess, everybody. We're going to make a big mess real quick. Just to try to get this going. We're going to run these back over this way. Those should be encased industrial beams. Yeah, okay. Back in the vehicle. Now, the thing is we're going to run out of concrete because we can't run our concrete because we don't have enough power. Always something. It's always something. Now, what it's going to do is initially start up the power and then drop a lot of power. So I might be able to sneak it back in now that I have it going over here. But all I need to do is get an assembler in here. Let's run the assembler this way. Yeah, maybe this way. I need another one of these. I'm gonna build real fast, everybody. We'll come back and make this nice later. Right now, we just want to get it running because this is going to be running for a week. So even if it's running slow, it's running better than not running, right? Because this way we'll have a bunch of these encased industrial beams, which we're going to need. All right, encased industrial beams. Let's see if we have enough power to make it happen. Let's run this power line from there right to here. So close. Okay. Oh man, we are pushing our luck. Okay, maybe just one of these running. Let's try just one. See, if the power goes off while we're not around, that's gonna be a problem. I think it'll stay pretty stable. You know what? Screw it. Let's do another one. See, once it gets pretty stable, it should be fine. Oh, man, it just got real close. Didn't go off, though. So you got to think that all your extraction things need to be on and down below. If they all come on at the same time, that power is going to go out. You know what? Let's just do one. One's more than enough. Plus, I have a backlog of concrete through all of these, everybody. So this is actually cranking even more than the 30 that it needs right now. And that's going to get 6 of those going. So we definitely work on power first thing next time. I think that's fine. That's going to make a crazy ton of these. A lot of these in the thing. It's probably already made a bunch of them already. Yeah, I already made 10. Okay, now remember, we've got the factor of time. So even if it doesn't go super fast, we can just let it run for a week. And when we come back, bada bing, bada boom, we should have a bunch of encased industrial beams. Or our power is going to go off at some point in the next week. And we'll have just a few. I think it should remain pretty stable. Now remember, the server's going to run 24/7. Nothing I need to do. So it should, in theory. Now, you shouldn't really get that close to your power because, you know, you're going to be off doing something and your power's going to go off. Also, you should have 2 separate grids. One grid, that's your transport, your hypertubes and all of that stuff. And then one grid, which is your factory, which you can turn certain parts of your factories on and off. We'll work on our power and our power grids next time. For now, let's go ahead and do a bunch of fun stuff. First, did we do another battle? Did I click that next battle, or did I never click it? I don't think I clicked it. Did I click the battle or no? If I click it, well, I think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys weren't waiting for a battle that whole time. All right, let's go ahead and head on out of here. Okay, now look, my things, there it goes. Oh God, they're really slow. 2, 3, 4. I think you only got the second one there. Yeah, 5. 6,000 cats. How are we doing the retweets? 5,000 or 1,000 more for the retweets. Let's do this giveaway, which I'm glad I didn't forget. Closing the giveaway, drawing the winner. M, you are the winner. Now I'm just going to assume you're in the chat because I gotta head out. So I'm going to go ahead and just mark that as complete. I'm sure you're there. Right there. We're going to mark that as complete. Oh, there you are. Okay, you are here. Okay, cool. That makes that nice and easy. Now, everybody, do me a quick favor here at the end of the stream. Don't worry, we got more of those to give away. I'm going to give away another one tomorrow as well. So go to youtube.com/KismetBP and twitter.com/KismetB like Bravo, P like Papa, KismetBP, and hit the subscribe, hit the follow. Check out more about the stream at discord.gg/Kismet, and then on the web, kismet.gg. You can find all my studio equipment over there. And of course, the best way to support the stream and see a bunch of sneak peeks of a bunch of cool stuff that everybody got to see right now, a bunch of cool stuff I'm working on right now, you can go to patreon.com/Kismet over there. A bunch of Patreon-only supporters who get to see that stuff early, and then of course next week is when you guys get to see some of that stuff. They usually see it about a week or so early as I'm working on it, and then eventually it rolls out to my general stuff here. All right, everybody, again, I want to go eat. I'm hungry. So I'll be back tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3 hours from now, roughly, in your local time. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my time. We will see you all then, everybody. Bye!
Hi, this is Norbert. Thanks for watching. Press the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Riverdog, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, and AMZ. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.